You can count
Oh
down.
fuck, what the hell just happened?
Damn it, Bryce. What'd you do?
I don't know what the hell happened. Apparently I skipped forward until like 30 minutes into the game.
Fuck. Well, get
Okay,
back there,
well,
because I can't just go into 30 minutes into the game.
yeah, let's start there. Okay, pause at 152.
152?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Are you gonna be doing the bands and shit?
Yeah, I'll do champ select.
Okay.
But you know, you can
Three,
help out with anything.
3, 2, 1, go.
You should do an intro. Okay, Nilly's taken away by Edward Gaming, followed by Lee Sin. We have IG's bands just up there because on stream they weren't showing, but they're there. So they banned Lee Sin, Shyvana, and Riven. Edward got taken away by. I'm pretty sure everyone thinks that these champs are good. Nilly doesn't see much play in North America, just because we have Ziggs. But she's a free lane with the heal and massive siege late game, so it's always a problem. This is before the Riven balances, by the way, so she's OP. Yeah, I really should find out what patch this is on, but yeah, Shyvana and Riven, this is like when they were the strongest. And Caston, always banned. Now, Caston gets banned on blue side in China because they don't really care for him. They don't feel Caston strong enough to first pick, but he's still ban worthy. And if you don't ban him on blue side, the red side will take him. Reaction's left open, so we can see that being picked soon. But Kha'Zix is strong. It's going to be Renekton. China still likes their all-in dives, and Renekton's always been great at that. He's sort of the Chinese pick. Like, he's picked in other regions, but he's a must-pick in China, just by the way they play. Elise is strong jungle. She's good at skirmishing. Another thing that she's good for China is with all their fights, you don't have your ults up, so take someone who doesn't have an ult. And Lucian AD carry. Safe pick for a kid. And there's Kha'Zix. Might not lock it in, but it's probably going to be locked in. I don't see other junglers for him to take. Or Gragas. Gragas is still really strong. Stronger back when this game was played. But Thresh again, safe pick. Now, for players, you may recognize some of them. Clearlev was at Worlds, he was on OMG as their jungler. And so was the support FZZF. I don't think that works and you get locked in. And it's not Rengar. Rengar's really strong at split pushing. And he's a really good tank with his W, giving plus 20 armor and MR.
因为现在中路露露非常流行，韩服开始流行起中路的露露，但这是一个比较保守的拿人，就是我中路上露露我也不求有优势，我就是跟你慢慢拖，整体节奏有点拖。是的。那这边最后的两手要拿老鼠嘛？这边 ADC 的话，娜美好像对于娜美的老鼠用的。
They hovered 6 every time, and they finally lock it in. I'd be surprised if they picked Raven. And Caitlyn, of course. Caitlyn's the safest AD carry you can pick. It fits into pretty much every situation. And in general, will save you from the other team. They have Rengar diving you, Elise diving you, and Lulu ult on top of that. If you were to play something like a Sivir, you'd just die. And more dive from IG. I feel they have enough engage already that they should have gone for something other than Leona. Maybe a Nami to shut down Kha'Zix. Something to peel for their AD carry. Or an Annie for damage. But it's going to be Leona, and we're going to get into the game soon. It'll be... Hey Bryce, read through the players and tell them what they're playing.
Alright, so we got on the blue side in Edward Gaming, we have Carl going top.
On Rengar.
Clear Love. What?
On Rengar.
Yeah, on Rengar. We got Clear Love in jungle playing.
Oh no, it's
Gragas, was it?
that's my bad. It's Kara playing Renekton, Clear Love playing Kha'Zix.
Clear Love's playing 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
It helps if we had the thing still up.
Yeah. I should have wrote these down when I was...
Yeah. Well, we'll go through the picks when the game starts. We have a minute to just talk about it, whatever.
Those were some interesting picks, I find. The Needly especially. Of course you can do some damage early game.
Yeah, Nilly's not seen so much in North America and Europe, but she's a really popular pick in the Asian scenes.
Alright, the game's underway now. Those picks were, got Carl going Renekton, you going Kha'Zix,
You going Gragas. Clear Love's jungle.
Yeah. Oh, clear. Oh, I had the names mixed up.
Yep.
Shit, yeah. The Yu's going mid lane with Gragas pick. Clear Love is in jungle with Kha'Zix. Name is ADC with Caitlyn. Of course, a safe pick there. And then we got FZZF, hate that name, with Thresh. One of my favorite picks. Going support. On the purple side, Predictus Gaming, we have, let's see, we have Rengar top, played by PDB. Jungle, we have Illusion, who's playing Elise, another favorite pick of mine. In mid lane, we have ZZL Tai, playing Lulu.
Yeah, we don't know their names, so if you can correct us, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. In the ADC, we have Kid playing Lucian, and support playing Leona and Kitties.
So, based on picks, I'd give top lane to Renekton just because of early pushing. Lulu's gonna win mid lane or just bully out Gragas. He might get some effective roam off, but the poke's really strong.
Yeah.
At least versus Kha'Zix, at least pre-6, Elise is gonna have a bit bigger impact just because she has all her skills at level 3. And in bot lane, it's a skill matchup. If Leona can land her combo, they're gonna win, and if she doesn't, then EDG will definitely win the trade.
It's all based on skill in bot lane. Definitely I think the Caitlyn pick against the Leona is a good pick because she can get the range off on her with her Leona being able to land her Zenith Blade.
Yeah, definitely. Caitlyn's range is OP, especially when you have to engage. She can flash Zenith Blade, but if she misses, then that's a flash down, and Caitlyn can just E out of it.
If Thresh can land her hook, his hook as well, on that Leona, it's a sure kill.
Possibly, but I don't think they'd be going for Leona. Leona's W makes her really tanky, so they're probably gonna focus on grabbing Lucian. Because his flight can interrupt Lucian's E, so he probably won't get away. But we see a gank coming top here. They're left waiting in the bush, and Elise is rotating mid, so there's no chance of a counter gank.
Looks like Korra's a bit too pushed up.
Yeah, clearly they're just gonna back out. It's a bad idea to dive this early when neither of you are that tanky.
Kha'Zix looks like oh, never mind. Thought he was going to go into mid lane here.
Lulu's just backing away. Kha'Zix didn't really have a gank mid because Grags had already recalled, but he gets some free farm. Makes up for at least stealing his Wraith camp.
We have Elise going to gank bot lane here. She can land her stun.
She lands it.
Lantern goes out.
Land. Oh. Not much out of that. It was warded. It was surprising that she got the stun off to begin with. But quick lantern, reset, and nothing came out of it.
A little bit of harass, but not much to put her out of the lane.
And Kha'Zix is trying his hand at bot lane. Oh, maybe he's just gonna recall in that bush.
Elise looks to be coming back down. See if she can make anything out of this, but I don't think so.
这个位置只要锤石能够先手到对面一个人，还是很有机会。看一下锤石能不能先手。锤石先手，我的意思是锤石先手以后让蜘蛛上来反打。
No, they caught him. That's gonna be first blood. Big misplay by EDG, playing really aggressive there, not respecting the Leona damage.
Yeah.
来上路 PDD 这边的话，30个刀被压了10个刀，但对于狮子打鳄鱼前期这样一个也不错，对，可以接受。没什么问题，前期太强了。他狮子狗在出装备之前，至少有2件装备之前的话，打鳄鱼。
Carl is just keeping that Rengar under a tower. I mean, how much she's gonna do?
螳螂这边的话，不过补了2波线之后呢，打野效率也是比较高，现在
有机会。
露露这里可能要死，看一下这个闪现能不能躲个 Q。
The flash.
Oh, he missed the body slam.
Yeah, that was a bad play. If he had landed that body slam, he would have gotten out.
而且这波的话，不过露露交闪现。
Oh, that cheeky play by Thresh, baiting the lantern.
也是很坏，这里用灯笼伪装，螳螂在背后干，可惜螳螂不在。
It's one of the most fun things to do with Thresh. You throw your lantern over the wall and you just pretend that your jungler's coming in for a gank.
再上线会很难，现在
When you run up to them, they're like, oh
马上
shit.
9桶到6，露露没有闪现。
诺言这波开心了，他已经到6了，螳螂前期如果
And looks like Edward Gaming's bot lane's freezing right now.
只要能够第一时间计划这样一个，哎，他是计划了什么 Q 吗？
一般来说打野的
E 啊，
打野一般
I don't think this is the smartest idea because IG's not missing any CS. It's going to go into turret and reset, and they were at base that whole time.
但是打野一般都是先计划一个。
Yeah, they could have gotten a little bit better into that.
I feel like Edward Gaming could have pushed into tower and recalled themselves. Caitlyn can afford a BF sword, I think. Oh, maybe not. No, she can't afford it. She bought boots. She went back already.
还是互相进行一个消耗。那鳄鱼和狮子这边消耗的话，发现也占不到什么便宜。
这个时间点大家都不会去 gank 上路的。
Hasn't been much rumble top.
是更重要
At
的。
least went for a gank, but didn't really work. Or Kaz.
Renekton's rushing magic resistance. It's rather odd against AD matchup.
所以下路感觉一直被压。看一下补刀方面，不过初期累积的优势还是比较大的。
The only thing I can think about is that he's worried about Elise's damage more than Rengar's.
这里的话，继续把线推过去。那蜘蛛现在回家更新了一个蛋皮。
Looks like Elise is going to head top lane here.
哎，你看刚才诺言那里，我看一下，好像真的是进化的 Q 吗？
它没长翅膀，应该是。
对，没有长翅膀。那这样的话就非常的追求吃鸡的一个。
They got the pink ward.
它就是一波gank一定要打死对手，因为
Now, mid lane's going really well for EDG.
而且在这个时候他也没有。
He's keeping up in CS, he's only 5 down right now. We thought he'd lose the lane. And aside from missing the body slam, there might be another kill here. Oh, wild glue. No, Ziggs is there.
漂亮啊！
This looks to be coming in mid. He might be able to
想
finish
强
off
杀，但
that.
这里这波强杀可能自己反而会死。看一下，
Body slam away. And a flash.
小桶这边还是有闪现的。
There's too much distance to that Gragas can make up.
Yeah.
An all-in top by Koro. Is he gonna go for the dive? I think that he has too much health for it. Oh, he's going. No, never mind.
快推完这波线以后可以回家了。
No, that was I think that was pointless there.
这边
I
反
don't
应很
think
快
he。should have taken
有
for
车
damage.
这边是应该是排了眼睛才开始打的吧？
这边的眼睛
Should have backed off.
眼就放在河道。
You just gotta see if at least it's taking up a dragon here.
对方眼给排掉了。
他眼就放在右。
Um, no words. It's gonna be uncontested. But as for next, you gotta see if with your ult on if he's gonna fight you.
把鱼打掉了。
好了，这边
He already blew the ult. He needs to see how much damage he can get. And it dives coming top, but Renekton, or not Renekton. Renekton doesn't have ult. And there we go. Rengar had his ult, just ults away. And he goes in on
过来还爆发打一轮
Oh.
鳄鱼伤害，处理很快。
Back
just
off.
taunting.
到螳螂了，安心。
还在下。
Kha'Zix didn't want any of that.
不过这边逼掉的时
No,
候，一个大招还是比较
definitely not.
可以的，要不然等一下的下一波 gank 就有机会击杀掉。
那七号 Q 可能也是线上队友比较好配合吧，就是上路也有。
So for those of you who don't know, Edward Gaming's is sort of a super team.
初期这个打野的伤害能够达到一个对
They took OMG
而且诺言这
and Royal Club together.
没有出
Well, I don't think Royal Club's on their team.
保证一波一定能打死对手。
而且保证一个刷野的效率。他在中期的伤害可能会比较的
But Royal Club and OMG broke up,
英雄一样的装备。
and EDG got scrapped of high caliber players.
但是攻击性的螳螂肯定要自满足。
Everyone knows who IG is. You've seen them forever. PDD was top lane for the Chinese All-Stars
对，要把它当做一个
Season 3.
最后收割位置是给他的。
是的，而这边你看一下，就是其他几条线的一个情况。
Kha'Zix is coming down to look for a gank, I think, but it's
There's a ward there. He's gonna get spotted. And Edward Gaming's... Oh, he's not gonna go. Yeah, Edward Gaming's too far pushed up. There'd have to be a dive, and Leon has a lot of CC for that. Lucian has a lot of peel.
哎，又来了哦！
Oh, another flay.
半路推走，
垂直反应非常快。
兜了一
The
下
hook，is landed, but I don't think he can make much of
交换
that.
一下血。
Just getting some free harass back.
一个玩的好的垂直就是可以克日
So the bot lane match is going for
大把一走。
Edward Gaming right now.
就我们知道，
Ooh, Elise looks to be coming down
比如
bot.
说就是 Mad Life 的垂直，它是打
Pretty fun.
反应的。但是很多我们现在在学的话，有很多包括我这种
I don't think she's gonna be able to make some of that
假装
from
预判，预判
behind.
对了就感觉哇好酷。
Kha'Zix is coming too. You're probably gonna see a 3v3.
反应很快。
I think whoever engages first is gonna win it.
地方他要指了。
蜘蛛家族反蹲，但螳螂也在身后。
But
这波三
Nami's taking a lot of damage.
但这波
Hook misses.
大爷
Play away. She's still stunned.
打得很残。
Box is down. I think they're all gonna get away with their
哎
life.
这个大。
啊，挡住了。
Yep, everyone just walks away.
刚才这个血战
All blocked by Kid.
好的，这一波下路的交換以後，我們可以看，哎
But Yu's coming down on Grex, and Lulu's behind him. Nothing's gonna happen of it.
到了速度稍微有一点。
Edward Gaming knew that EG had
如果能夠在混亂的
numbers.
及時的到達，那
The only person low on EDG or on IG was Leona and
是的，
Edward didn't have 380 carry, so they'd win the next fight.
不是那么早能走得开。你看他刚走过去，这一波面就被
是的
推过来了。
但酒桶就不一样了，一个 Q 加 E，
She's gone down on top lane.
上路又来，
I
又
don't
耗了一
think
波，
they
但
can
鳄鱼
have
每
it.
次拼斗一定要套大招才能。
Battle of the Tanks Part 12.
套大招还有就是 Q 完线
Million.
回家啊之类的，要不然放在这里也没什么用。下路形成了一波3v3，
3v3的推塔。
They're still out of bot lane, just poking with 3.
哎，
They catch Elise. Nah.
不过
If they caught Lucian, they would have all in, but Elise is just gonna repel away. And she has the Elder, or the Ancient Golem
整体来
jungle item, so she's pretty tanky right now.
好一点，所以他们打得凶一些。
是的，
这里的
想把你
话，
逼回家，把这个塔给拿下。
这里 EDG 打野和 ADC 的状态实在太差，这个塔只能放弃。
Looks like IG can take the turret off this. Elise is
I
backing
don't think
away.
anybody's gonna stop them through that.
中路的话，现在姿态和酒桶还是
Hunger's recoiling.
正常的对线。
哇，这边是没有分对方 buff，
Not much happening out of this.
红 buff 刚好刷新，
13分一般可以去对面 buff 看一眼。
对，可以看一眼的。
The Calm Season 2 mid laner taking
这个塔还不
自己的蓝
亏，
buff 也刷了。
taking the Wraith King.
让他吃一波兵。
I think the turret's gonna stay up for now.
那中路酒桶这边的补刀
Yeah, they can take it when they want, I guess.
两边还有一个
It's pretty smart. It means they can dive without having to worry about the turret. Set up a gank, take the turret right before the gank starts.
有时候确实有这种情况
哎，，这种很正常吧？
比如螳螂的 W 会从两个石头人中间穿过，还有魏的 Q 也会从两个石头人中间穿过去。
还有比如被石头人打死什么的。
那个还会有这种事啊，好厉害啊！
好像就是你吧？
是谁啊？是吧？
是谁？
好像
我不
就是你吧
太知道。还有这种事，好神奇啊！
看一下双方 AD 的这个装备，这边卢锡安回家以后就是
So there's Kha'Zix taking the white camp. Everyone's resetting.
直接出3项，
Falling backed again.
很多人会选择
He's pushed up and recalled.
先去两边
Worried about the Elise.
看情况。
女警是真的出装跟之前非常大的变化，就是大家都觉得女警
Yep, top lane.
都看起人选，
Back to farming.
都是女警，反正最弱就裸无尽，对，就
I think they just show each other what abilities they have.
好，这边
They're like,
Yeah, it's kind of like a bar fight.
是大圣杯，另外露露也是大圣杯。
Like, oh yeah, I've lost this.
I can slice and dice. What about you?
鳄鱼已经不太好打了，上来兵根本不慌。
对，而且鳄鱼现在推线也感觉
It's all show and no fight.
狮子狗现在毕竟有了日炎，
鳄鱼没有回血，狮子狗有回血，所以现在
Maybe a little tussle here and there,
那
but
这一边
not much coming out of
可
top
以
lane.
出一个小的
而且
加马特，
如果说这个狮子狗推完线之后去其他路骚扰，比鳄鱼作用要大一
Ward's
些，
being placed in top lane by Rengar.
毕竟它有一个大招能够近
He's
身
a。little bit paranoid of the gank.
哎，这边雷加尔开始站到你塔前面来断你的兵了。
现在感觉鳄鱼是比较难受一点。
兵来了，我又
If I was Rengar, I would have placed that like near the blue buff because they have the river entrance warded
而且这边眼位
from Lulu. If they went deep, they could
小龙也要刷新，
watch where he is in the jungle as well.
他们是具体什么时候打完呢？
蜘蛛也在，
难道又要一个人偷下第二只小龙吗？
那你这边如果偷
Elise has that time, which can take Dragon again.
被看到，没被看到的话就偷掉了。
感觉
That's the second dragon.
Yep, second Dragon uncontested for IG.
哇
But the gold total is even right now.
视野
可能他认为左右一个一个了，你还能怎么弄，对吧？而且你下路又
Renekton's
Looks like Renekton's going in on
又
Rengar.
打到了第
Yep.
二只小龙，
above our screen. We don't get to see it, we get to see their faces. We missed the whole fight.
啊，这里是
Yeah.
鳄鱼想往这里跑，应该是觉得啊，我该过来配合打小龙，但过来龙已经死
I guess nothing came of
这
that
边
though.
又补了一个什么？靠，补了一
With
个
two dragons, IG is only winning by about 100 gold.
时间，所以不太好掌握。
Or not 100 gold, 1,000 gold.
两条小龙的一个经济，现在没有拉开，还
Bit of difference there.
在16分钟1300的经济差距。
It's Renekton bullying out Rengar pretty badly.
因为你的伤害打我也不着
It's starting to go in Rengar's favor right now. It's one of the problems with
If they can land this, if Thresh can land this, then I think they have a
然后
kill.
包括 AOE 清线和本身的一个回血能力都会有一个提升。
yeah, they saw Kha'Zix come in with the ward near their red.
勾眼，然后等螳螂
That's smart. The pink ward there couldn't see the other ward.
就是不上当，
是的，
一直不想，一直不易上来。
我觉得他们放诺言的卡斯特的想法也就很简单，我只要出击不让你拿到人头，你在中期的作用还是比较小。
在他11级之前就不太好打，
在打团的时候
Renekton just got some armor.
又被推开了。
It's why he was starting to lose trades. Aside from Rengar's sustain,
过来了，交大招，
flash away,
好，
and an ult. Kha'Zix is coming in from the side.
过来，他没有进化一技能。
He'll be
I
getting.
don't think he's gonna be able to finish it off.
He's got it. They got it.
啊，女警一枪飘。
Gragas behind them. Can he ult?
没有帮自己的兄弟挡一手，
Oh, just ults him away.
Ulted into the wall.
没问题，还逃得掉。蜘蛛也来
At
了。
least comes down to
Not back into the team. Nothing's gonna cover that.
这波拿了一个
Quick lane turn away.
在这边拿到一个人头的代价。
Power went down
就交了所有
on EDG side.
中路塔应该也被消耗的挺惨的。
对，
Yeah, Rengar picked up top, and Lulu's gonna pick up mid tower here. It looks like.
再勾一下，
下路的塔，蜘蛛过来帮忙防守一下也推不掉，所以这一波的交换，
Oh,
你看中路
it's
的
gonna live for now,
太小。
but it should be really low.
多次的游走无果。
If Gragas roams again, it's gonna go down.
已经推掉对手一个外塔。
是的，
现在继续跟鳄鱼
They're
消耗。
slice and dice in top lane.
但鳄鱼现在好像感觉他出了个锁子甲之后，这边狮子狗打的也没什么反应。
简直是捉迷藏啊！狮子狗 W 毕竟是 AP 上台。
If they do stick, I think Rengar's gonna win this battle.
Yeah, I completed Sunfire Cape
会不会被狮子狗大招
towards
不会拼的，这个球
some CDR, essentially, for
占
Renekton.
便宜？一点点占你便宜。
这边只要把你血线推下来，那你刷兵就不会刷的特别舒服。
Kha'Zix is going top lane.
两件套。
See if he can make anything of this.
双川
Or just taking the white camp.
现在在这个战
He has no mana, and he's at half. I don't think he's gonna be able to gank top. Bot lane
He's really
goes.
pushed up.
上单已经刷了
Bot lane turret fell. Only a matter of time. IG is starting to get a sizable lead in map control here.
他小龙两个防御，感觉在场面上稍微
They've already had all their dragons uncontested, and that was with the turrets up.
而且有一个隐患就是这边这个狮子狗再发育一会儿的话，单带对面是没有人能阻止他的。因为狮子狗
That's just gonna be a recall.
单杀是杀不掉他。
Lucian was using his ult to clear so he can recall.
他如果单带的话，你只能派两个或以上的人，还不一定能够击杀。那这样的话，对手的另外四个人就可以做很多的事情。是的，
这手狮子狗应该说在对手拿了鳄鱼之后，反应是很灵敏的。
是的。
现在上单主流基本上也就4个吧，龙女，然后鳄鱼、狮子狗、蒙多。
They should be able to clear the IG pink ward,
越来越少。
就除非都搬了差不多了，贾克斯才能够上场。
but
但由于现在的
Fairy Gaming's set for dragon. They don't have a timer on it though.
而狮子狗是坛里面最灵
上单的位置比较少。
就是他坛里面单带能力最好。
They finally reclaimed ward coverage of bot side river.
现在严改了之后，线上防狮子狗确实越来越烦。
对，很烦。
Renekton's looking to flank.
以及河道的视野。
Oh, just warding.
EDG 现在
Maybe thought about
不停地配合
ganking mid, but Lulu wasn't there.
下塔。
哎，其实这两个草丛真的就没事
Looks like to be coming up on Rengar here. Or going to
螳
blue.
螂又过来了。
又来
哎，，那没有助攻。
但
这一波的话，这个塔应该是
Just gonna give Gragas blue. The 3-man stack's gonna take that turret.
几个威慑
干脆反撞了。朱总这边在打蓝，而狮子这边打对面的大幽灵。
I don't see the Kha'Zix there.
这个大幽灵其实前
Is that Rengar? That is Rengar.
他就一个怪。当
But
然
it
稍微
looks
赚
like
一点。
Kha'Zix.
现在卡兹克的话就具备战场收割能力。
They're both predators.
切掉了，由于酒桶去游走了2次。
啊，这里只有眼。
That's one dynamic here. If
现在 EDG
Kha'Zix gets level 16, and I think Rengar gets 10 stacks on his Bone Tooth,
互相做了一轮视野。
then whoever kills will either get a fully stacked Bone Tooth, or Kha'Zix will get a 4th evolution point.
就能进入他主导比赛的
而且 PED 现在身上的经济应该已经很多了。
I want to see that.
但对于这个英雄来说，他真的是暂时是不需要回家的。我只
I don't think Rengar's gonna build Bone Tooth this game.
现刷野。
He's just gonna go full tank, and Bone Tooth's pretty offensive.
勾一下。哦。
It's also a snowballing item, so there's a risk in taking it.
一岁对面没算准。
啊，那下路这边的话，我们看到
I think he's looking to
打得起来，因为双方的视野
小
都是
龙马上又要
push
刷新
top lane
这一波
in late game. I don't
不
think
太
he's
好打。
gonna be
IG
wanting.
Yeah, there's gonna be split pushing. He's not gonna kill Renekton, so no reason to get the item.
但这边的话，我们看到
Those wards don't see each other.
下的这样一个野
No, they do. They ping the ward.
就可以在小龙处和对方打。
They're just
中塔下塔
they're afraid to. It doesn't see the ward outside of it, but sees the ward inside the pit.
螳螂又来下面了。
控 buff 比较好。
哎，有没有机会？
Oh,
Renekton's winning
上
that.
了吗？
开大，往左跑。
That's gonna be a kill for Renekton. Oh,
哎
no.
反杀！
点。
没事儿没事儿。
Kill for Rengar here.
不敢上。
一点是开了大的，跳过来。
哎，跳过来了
当。你说我不敢
oh
上，
my god,
我
it was
该
close to
下给你
Rengar. That was
看。
amazing.
我以为一个会死一下，那个回手一个 Q 吧，这个血线刚好，但他
Rengar is definitely going to be able to split push
他
that
只要
game.
W 打到人，他就会有一个回血的效果。
他空中已经把
That's
W 按
first
出来了，这一下
first death
这也
in
是
top
中
lane.
被 EDG 抓到了。
啊，这里的话你杀掉我上单没有关系，我可以拿下
哎
小，龙。
这个跳起来有一点点危险。哦，回
哎
飞漂亮
这。非常的危险。
I think that was an overconfidence from Renekton.
于景刚才
But
不好
Dragon Fight.
于景刚才打 ADC 打了半天，
哇，
Let's
这
see.
波
Can the Cullen get anything?
是要走，
很难很难。
锤石死了。
Thresh just dies. I think he got stunned by Elise.
刚才雨这波跳的位置非常好，九斗身上跳过来，而这边我觉得刚才这波娜美打的不太好，他先去跟对面卢锡安两边进行一个。
So that fight was a bit of a mess.
我觉得这一波的话，
Um,
一个是这个
lack of focus from the teams.
也没有用。
Then everyone just started running away from Edward Gaming, and the Culling not able to pick up Caitlyn,
而且刚才你看初期的人头分配
but they got Thresh anyway, and they got the Dragon, so IG accomplished what they wanted. Back to top lane though, the only reason why Renekton got that kill is because of the dive, and he got
the turret helped a lot.
and his ult, the heal from his empowered W, his ult gives him full stacks, so when his next ability becomes empowered,
因为他有一个加速的技能
is what saved his life. If
全输出中，
Renekton walked back out of the turret,
这个时候的
like
伤害
towards his turret, he would have killed Rengar with his ult.
他走，
PD 现在是有大招的，但是他这边能不能够敏锐的嗅觉察觉到这一点呢？
His 6 is coming in.
啊，这边我看
Rengar's just gonna get away.
往下跑，再往上跑。
He has ult.
I don't think so.
看到这个
I
针
don't
眼
think
感觉
so.
就没办法跑出
这个距离
Unless
再
Thresh
走一下
can,
可能奶头
Pinkward comes out, he's dead.
又一个针眼，那这波值了，两个针眼也200块呢。
对方是5个人过来包抄他，而且用了
200
2个
块
针眼
Yeah,。I didn't think he was gonna get
这
over
里面
that
抄
one.
完了以后，
That's
应该是
close.
考虑推一波线吧，因为现在防御塔落后还是比较多的。
IG shouldn't have been rotating back up. They could have pushed down mid turret if they
被蹭掉一点。
stuck mid,
能带个上塔，
but
Second
上
mid,
塔，其
or
他人来中路
they could
上
have
塔还
pushed
是
out
还是
second bot turret as well.
这里过来还是能守。
下路的线对挨接也蛮好的。
刚才这波没交。
they're gonna get some damage on it anyway.
能守，我至少能趁这波线来耗你
我在这里耗，
一点血量。
对，我在这里耗，女警推到了上路的塔。
Caitlyn stayed top and got a turret. That was
中路还推吗？
下路也有一大波兵线，你过不过去守？
not very good communication.
ID 这边稍微领先一点。
She can recall now. IG has to send people for her.
领先一个中路的
Poor communication by IG. They could have
3条龙了已经。
done a lot with the time that Rengar bought.
拿3条龙
领先这么一点，
Definitely.
，PDG 这边补刀上我们看看，
I'm pretty
Well,
sure
Kid
they
got
could've
Kid
both-
got a red buff.
然后多一个塔。
但是他进
补刀上两个也差不
还
太多
2000，多，
其实也差不太多。对。从阵容上来讲，这盘后期还是看 PDD 的单带和对手能不能抓住这个打团，就这两个。
Nope, trap. Time to walk away.
想抽袭，踩这个家伙。狮子狗
The cupcake just looked so good.
那两个针眼的60块拿了。来看一下双方的装备，卢锡安这里移植以后打算出3项，而另外一边女警的话已经做出了清理。
这场接下来就是看 EDG 这边卷毛的发挥了，他
I
的
want
开
to see if
团，
there's gonna be a
他
Baron
们也只
fight.
有他能一个人能开团，其他人开不了，
Near
就看
future.
卷毛这边能不能先手开局。
Looking forward to that.
要不然的话，像这种收割型的英雄就会觉得非常。
This game's been pretty slow paced. I feel like they're gonna have
而这边正面的话，卷毛开团如果能开团，
a tower dive or another dragon fight before the Baron fight.
但卷毛现在其实
Unless the team tries to sneak it, because
看他出的
neither of them feel very comfortable with just
不是很明显
going for it.
是出干锅嘛？
I feel like if
现在出干锅的话，我觉得
IG
还不如出远
had
因为他需要开团的话，上来就被别人先
可能对方的控太多了。
上来就会被别人
they
先
had 4 mid, pushing mid, force a team fight,
蓝队什么都可以。
I think they might be
比
able
较
to
多
take
的辅助都会
Baron after that.
出干锅，因为觉得
Then again, they have
这套阵容我觉得出干锅
EDG has a
一会儿
pretty
可能
strong
卷毛
team.
被秒的会有点惨。
感觉
他出这个就是为 ADC 着想。
Yeah, Gragas and Thresh can
他又要开团
ruin a dive,
但
but
可能还没有用出来，他就已经先被秒了。
因为鳄鱼
really strong picks from them.
手狮子狗
IG has really strong dive if Grax misses his ult on like to disengage,
看一下女警
or
装备
they just go over Thresh.
238的刀。
If Renekton doesn't come, like if Rengar keeps Renekton busy in top lane, I think they could make it happen.
The Lulu ult on top of Leon is a pretty big tank with a lot of CC. If they caught Caitlyn or Gragas, they'd win the fight.
Yeah.
哎，这个下路是给了一个加速直接秒螳螂吗？定到了，直接开大招。
哦
这一下
有
很自信啊！
They're really going ham for him. That's the combo that we were just talking about. They didn't use it for, they used it for a pick, not a tower dive, but they get a tower off it anyway.
技能
Hmm.
I question going for 6 because he can just jump away, but there's too much CC for that.
对方是双
They chained it perfectly.
对，那可以提醒一下大家，可以上我们的平台 TJ.PL.CN 上观看 PD。
Looks like Thresh is gonna get caught
哎，
out
这
there.
里这个炸到了，
Oh, Lulu's gonna get caught out.
秒。
露露这波前面大招已经给
Great hook by FCZF.
还要继续的追击，
话，EDG 这边状态都不错哦，一个闪现撞到了，狮子这里上来扛一下，那自己这边采取
Rengar's full tanky, but Renekton's just zoning at the back line.
Renekton was slowed and pulled, but I don't think he's going to be
换到了，而这边鳄鱼还在追。
When did Renekton get so big?
这波大龙
A lot more useful than Rengar in that fight for tanking the enemy team.
Yeah, I don't think
Is that a
Rengar
bear?
played that very well.
He did all he could. He
got himself killed to protect the rest of the team, but only Lucian ended up getting out.
Yeah. Renekton was really big into that.
That is first Baron. I think.
Oh, you were right. They were gonna go for Baron soon.
但这里卢锡安这个 E 技能能解减速救了他一命。是的，对锤石这个 E 技能也是没留住。
But it wasn't a team fight at Baron that I was expecting. They ended up, EDG ended up taking them out. And it was near Dragon, so you were right. Fight near Dragon, then Baron.
他自己可能也没想到被一套带走吧，他有闪现的。
It was an overdrive.
IG just didn't want to back out there. Lulu got caught. They should have used their time to run.
As excuses, I think he's going to try and...
I feel they tried to save the talisman. There's really no reason for IG, unless they didn't have it there. But if they did, there's no reason for IG to get caught.
单挑小龙的话，我觉得 EDG 还是要拿了以后从把经济反超。一个中塔加小龙，这一波如果拿下来的话，经济反超了。
EDG 是肯定可以拿的。
Terra still standing for IG.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Well, Caitlyn ults down.
It's a blue dragon.
I feel right here, just gonna dive. That's how.
Yeah, I think EDG is looking for a dive here. They can easily take out the turret.
There's the fight. No, keep going. They're not gonna keep going. That's kind of smart. They were really far, and Caitlyn just took a lot of the culling there. That's gonna be another turret. Barrett.
Slowly pushing up. Well. Yeah, they're looking for a turret bot lane.
你要从正面闪现勾别人还是挺难的。
下路的防御塔这边也非常的危险，兵线已经全部都到了。
换一下子就从那一波开始局势彻底。
There's, it's not worth the risk for them to fight. Gragas has ult back up. You got 3 turrets off the 1 push.
Nice.
就还可以接受。
And dragon.
他们开始熊二在打的时候看不到经济啊，他们肯定觉得自己优势非常大。
No dragon, not up. EDG
No, they
after
did take the push.
Edward Gaming had or IG had the tower advantage for most of that game. I think the last 20 minutes, it was 4-2 in towers, or 4-1. That's probably wrong. Someone's gonna get mad at me about that. But the whole game they had the tower advantage, and now Edward Gaming has it, and the gold advantage.
I'm surprised at how much Renekton can do when Rengar got first kill top lane.
If you notice the little infographic we had at the bottom there, IG has 3 dragons and Edward has 1 dragon. And then the 1 dragon, or the 1 baron for Edward Gaming.
Oh, okay, I see it.
又来了，还好这边演示成功看到了。
EDG 这里要拿上路的2塔。
对，现在很尴尬，因为只有上路的2塔还在，所以 PED 在上路单带的话是很危险。
Just pushing out all the outer towers.
现在 EDG 趁着这个大龙 buff 做了很多事啊。
是的。
Caitlin's hurting for a ton. She just did a quarter of their Leona's health with her ult.
I don't think that EDG is going to win this.
双方换来割血，
I don't know. They.
哇！
Oh.
Oh,
差一点点就
IG
死
has
狮
turret
子
advantage here.
狮子也是残血，这边的话
But
EDG
they're
They have to fall back.
falling back.
Lucian's pretty much dead. Rengar's pretty much dead.
高地塔，
I think they're looking to open an inhib
哇，
here.
现在加油位置出来可能还来得及。
不过还好是这边大龙 buff 就没有了。
EG or IG has to go now if they want to go at all.
进化了一个 W 并
Yeah.
应
Rex
该是
If
看卢锡安回了很久的血。
unless IG can miraculously turn it around in a team fight, I don't see them winning in this
还是
game.
会尽快 W。
ED. Yeah, Edward Game's gonna back off. That was IG's time to go because they had full health and no Greg assault. He's gonna have his ult back by the time they fight again.
已经招了一大波技能，都放的差不多了的时候，就会突然一个大招大到卢锡安，
是的，
他自己都没想到。
而且卢锡安在没有死的情况之下是开启了
Lulu shielded Leona there thinking she'd block it.
可以看到九筒
Here comes Rengar looking for a pick. Is he gonna get anything?
过来看一眼，
给了一个
哎
这要先手，想抓住有人回城的时候，
右位推走，但这里狮子已经连上了，有没有机会？还差一点，给了一个夹
Caitlyn
子
trap.
漂亮，
Yeah, that's gonna be
夹子再加
no
上一个
kill.
一级的检测，
Well, Rengar ult for Greg assault. Greg uses his ult in the background there. That's still worth it for IG because they were playing defensive.
狮子也是没大了，再熬一会儿。不过狮子现在大招 CD 也是非常非常多。
对，他本身还有这样一个减 CD 的这个振奋铠甲，所以说问题不大。如果能够利用大招来获得优势的话，那是最好；没有的话也问题不大。
EDG is pushing up mid lane.
20秒大龙就要刷新。
哎，这个位置中路高地守不住。
They're gonna get this tower. IG can't pass.
They're gonna
IG is way out of position there in their jungle.
线打，
塔也被打了呀，这个位置而且很难守，从左边过来的话要被卡在那里。
还好是绕从高地绕回来。
I think EDG could fight this under turret.
也算是挽救了。
但这个塔的血线已经跟
Yeah, definitely. They just need to get onto a target though.
只要再熬一会儿。
Rengar's ult's
Greg
back.
is ult.
好
Nice.
下的鱼，
That's not who Rengar wants to go on top of.
那这个大招
这个
没有了，对
又
方会不会
是勾了一下，但这里只有 BD 一个人被卖在前面
还不。要开吗
露？露给了大锤石这一个大招
Rengar
减速
looks menacing.
，BDD 上不去啊，被锤石大招框住了。
Crush Box just stops all their engage.
看看接下一个钩子，
Yeah.
对，关键现在九筒还有大招，看一下怎么样去打这一波团。
啊，这个 Q 扔的不太好，
放弃了。
这波双方还是再修整一下。但露露现
现在
在手
IG
上
就，是想拖着
现在看
下路
IG 这
兵线很好
边露露。没有什么蓝了，这波如果 IG 追上去的话，下
IG
波他注意力
somehow
而且 IG 现在是露露没有大招，
ended up
但鱼精也没蓝啊，他们也看到了鱼精也
pushing
没蓝
off，that turret.
两个都是没蓝的人。
This didn't
露露
really.
还好歹
Well, Baron buffs off of ETG now.
毕竟有个大圣杯，
That is true.
毕竟下路兵线已经到
毕竟他
高地了。
没蓝他放不
And
出
it's up in 5
只要有一个
seconds.
亿的蓝，我觉得这波
That's
就可
gonna
以。
be fun.
我看他那个点蓝可能也就放一个亿了。
If you look at Kha'Zix, a lot of Kha'Zix at level 16 will get their ult just for the damage reduction. Clearlove's got his Q. I'm not sure, or not his Q, he got his W. I'm not sure when he got his W, but it looks like he got it for disengage,
看一下锤石，
just because of the massive engage that
绕了一下，
IG has.
不知道这个地方会不会被看到，会不会被抓？
如果这边锤啊，还好
做了个。眼睛，
看到了，
And IG is looking to
这
take
个
Baron.
点打掉，然后看看肯定是选择埋伏，不可能直接打的。看
Yeah, they realize that if they lose this one, that's game.
等辅助过来吗？
Looking for a pick with Rengar, and they catch Thresh again.
开大找锤石，
If they end up winning
追
this
上了
battle, I'm
晕
pretty
住，
sure they
这
can
个晕漂亮。
push and at least get an
PDD 这里
inhib.
经验很丰富，他猜到对面可能有人差不多过来了，开大招开视野，
要不要用大龙换高地？这边是
不
能吧
给
肯定回来
IG 做了一个
包
选，做了一个选择。
肯定是回来包抄。
See, this is what you have to do. If someone gets caught,
看一下
you don't chase after them. If someone's like going to roam or whatever, don't go after them. You push the lane and take the turret.
第一道女警，
杀个鱼可以了，够味儿了。哎，不敢追吧？
哇，
哦
漂亮！
一个大招炸
The Grag's Bill knocking them all back.
迷之走位，
你先留鳄鱼，别管其他人。
他留了一下女警。
And this is where Kha'Zix's W really helps. They can't chase with it.
又留一下，打死鳄鱼啊！PDD 这里想太多了，杀个鳄鱼就行了。
他还想留一下这边的女警。
这女
It
警
was a good way to take them off of
又开个大，
Baron.
再追一下
上。路兵线对 IG
That was a great move by Edward.
看到一个螳螂，
有草丛，有草丛，哎，
But I think that after this, IG can just go straight back to
啊，
Baron
还好
and
卡
take
斯
it
刚才开大
again.
隐身一下，否则利用这个草丛，这个狙击能再跳一下他就死了。
对，如果这边卡斯克死的话，
Looks like that's what they're gonna do.
而且还好刚才
The chase didn't really work out too well.
有人跟他一起过来
If Kha'Zix didn't or wasn't caught there by Rengar,
这波大龙
they wouldn't be able to do this.
其实能防住的，这个能防住。
卡斯克这边家人卫士赶紧赶赴大龙。
Write that down. Don't recall
看一下，
when after being chased right away. Go to a turret.
这下狙到这个卢锡
They
安
can't do it. Gragas and Caitlyn are there. There's too much poking that would come in.
PDD 也得撤。
这边 面小兵很给力的推到了上路的2塔。
是的，这波大龙的话，其实他们打的有点伤。
IT 现在就是照顾自己兵线
Come on, I want a Baron
这
fight.
里不回家的话，在这里耗，他们的状态都不是很好。
IT 不过现在下路和上路兵线都不错，
哎，
上路兵线没有，
好，
就是看下路。
Too many pink words around.
算了，就别想太多了，拿条小龙算了。
PDD thought about that. He should. I really wanted him to go for it, but once he got seen, there'd be too much counterplay for him to do it.
Yeah, I don't think they would
里
be
面
able
有
to
眼
do that.
看到，
They still have it pink warded.
哎，
你就走过来就直接 A 一下大龙。
对啊，
That was weird.
不讲道理。
They ran into the pit, swept it, but there's a pink word in it that's visible anyway.
看一下现在，哦，卡兹克现在装备很好啊，如果再补出一把
I
一
don't know what
血
they're doing.
他真的是不亚于一个 C 位在团战里面的输出。是，
他这场也是拿到了4个人头。
对，
不过卡兹克怕就怕在正面打团的时候狮子开大，直接就追着。
对，直接把卡兹克切死的话，那这样的话一身的装备也太过于脆皮了。
现在我看不出来狮子这个项链是叠了几层。
Oh, it looks like Elise is going to take drag.
应该没有几层吧？他总共才有3个。
IG's had great dragon control,
你告诉我整叠几层？
but
前面那波杀了个鳄鱼，所以他现在可能在3到4。
they've had quite a few mistakes.
对他威胁还
当然
蛮大的。
最多3层了。
Yeah, it's another dragon without contest. That's pretty good.
现在小龙的钱已经比较
They
高了，
haven't looked
啊，3层还是
fantastic.
3层。
Or
3层
ward
下面好歹
dragon
有
even.
特效，还行。
要不然现在装备的话有点废
就。白痴。
对，不过他现在等级起来，现在装备所提升的攻击力，对于他切后排来说还是比较有。
This is a pretty relaxed game. It's going on 40 minutes, and there's
你还加不加分？
加吧，
what, like
不是视频。
17 kills.
好像说马上就要改成视频。
Yeah, it's pretty tied up.
对，很混乱。
而且
Except for Golden come,
也要加入这个。
Edward Gaming is 3,000 ahead.
无耻啊！
如果是狮牙项链就很奇怪，他把自己一颗牙拔下来做成项链。
I feel like right now the gold's not that big of a factor because their tanks are tanks. And actually, Rengar did get the bone tooth. Their tanks are tanks, and their damage will do damage.
同样的红球头。
I think Rengar got the ball
狮子已
too.
经拿了很多技能，但是那把女坦打回来，看螳螂。哎，螳螂跳过来没秒到人，这波螳螂没秒到人，那过年之前的收割位置有点差。
Luluwalt saving PDD there.
好的，跳起来，
那就完了，要收了，收割了。
Kha'Zix is gonna jump through.
啊，螳螂被他。
They caught him. But that's game.
一波了吗？还
That
是
is
一个露
definitely
露？
game.
1换4。
Not much
这
Lulu
一
can
波
do against
虽然说诺言第一波上是没有能够成功的杀到人，但随后的这个收割还打出了
especially with their
很多的
tank.
伤害。
虽然诺言死了，但其他人已经是一个完美输出的位置。
That was unfortunate. Looked like IG had it, but then they overextended a bit with PDD, and then the backline just like ate through them.
Yeah, I think if they played that a little bit more
两个暴击入这个
safe,
那中路的兵线马上就要赶到。
勾一下勾到了。
that, and
好
this
的一
wouldn't
波
be
在
game.
达利威斯，那这里的
Well
话，恭喜 EDG。
No one could get on Caitlyn. Their combo is to dive Caitlyn, and she has no defense, but she lived.
成功完成了获胜，那今天恭喜 EDG 战胜了 IC 第一场。
Overall, Edward Gaming played that pretty well.
Yep,
I didn't think the Renekton was going to be,
that much of a monster late game.
yeah, it surprised me.
Yeah, IG's communication wasn't on point there. I feel if this was later in the season, they would have won that, but PDD needs to either like get a split push going, and the rest of IG needs to react to his split push and play according to the other team's movements while he's split pushing.
Just like that engage that Kha'Zix and Renekton did on Rengar. IG could have taken bot tower or mid tower, but they decided to go up dead.
Yep. Well, Bryce, I feel you could have like been more into it during that last team fight there.
Yeah, well, this is my first casting, so I don't know.
Well, I'm just, talking about for future.
Are we still watching or no?
Yep.
Oh shit, I paused.
Okay. Then I'll find the next time.
I'm pretty sure LCS is being streamed right now.
Yeah.
Live now.
74 minutes.
79.
74. So what's that, like an hour and 14?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay, so go to an hour 14.
Okay.
Fuck. Well, that was a mistake, Bryce.
What?
I kept the bands up the whole game.
Really?
Whatever, I'll just separate the audio and put new video up. Oh well.
Do you have these bands?
I'll find them.
Okay.
Are you
I
at?
think we need Harry. I think we need Harry in here so you guys can discuss things. Then I'd be like, oh, yeah, cool. But then again, Harry and you are both information casters.
Yep.
I don't think that would work out. Harry's getting a new mic tomorrow. Did you hear?
No. Here, have a mic tell me that.
What?
He doesn't have a mic to tell me these things.
That's true. But his mom's getting home from Pakistan today. So. But yeah. Dun, da, 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 dun, 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 dun.
Okay, so I got the bands. Are you at the time?
I am at 14 minutes.
So Caston's band, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And it's EDG's pick.
Count.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so the bands are Elise, Nidalee, and Annie for EDG.
Again with the Needly band from EDG.
Maybe IG's mid laner, who I still can't say the name of. Like Ty. I'll say Ty. Is a Nidalee player.
ZZL Tie? Sizzle Tie.
ZZ Ty. I'll just go with that.
Yeah, ZZ Tie. Well, that's another Riven band. Didn't we see a Riven band last game as well?
Yep.
And Elise Finn band.
Both by IG.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Clear Love's a great Lee Sin.
Who is?
Clear Love.
Is he?
To be a great jungler, everyone plays Lee Sin. There's just so much you can do with that champion.
Who are the 3 bands on Woodward Gaming?
At least Nidalee, Annie.
Ah, Annie. Last pick, gotcha.
Yeah, we don't have it on our stream. I have a little picture that you guys can see, but not us. Should I ban it for PDD?
I just love their flash screens for this.
Yeah. It's confusing for me though. I was looking at it like, wait, who is that? Okay, I'm just gonna guess Chiban. I hope that's right.
Gragas has a longer mustache than I remember.
See, at least you can tell with Gragas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can tell Gragas many other champion, I think.
Someone that's always an alcoholic. Under 50% ban rate on with Gragas though, or win rate.
Yeah, the 45% win rate. Wasn't there a... There was a 66% win rate on
Renekton.
Renekton.
Renekton is China's pick.
I think EDG's going with Renekton again.
He can bully out Shyvana early.
Yeah.
Now,
And another Kazakh.
Shyvana came into light because it outscales Renekton, but
And they ended up landing the Thresh this game. I find Thresh is more useful than Leona. Well, it depends what you're fighting against, really. Because if you're fighting a Caitlyn, the Leona ult would help a lot in lane
yeah.
and in fights. You can lock down the ADC and then move back and take her out. And it's the Ezreal Leona for IG. It's gonna be fun.
We don't see Ezreal much in North America.
Mm-mm.
Normally, the person would have gone with Sivir, or a kid would go with Sivir. If like in North America, we'd be used to it. But with what they have, they don't really need the speed buff to engage because Vi just jumps in, Leona jumps in, Shyvana jumps in, and Ezreal can just stay safe in the back and poke away at Renekton, or not die to Renekton.
And last pick that goes out is Ziggs. And that's a really strong pick in North America. I see it a lot.
Yeah, he's made his way into the agent scene. The change to his W really benefited him. Now it's more reliable as an escape tool.
Is this after the update for Ziggs?
No, the last update was a nerf to him. I'm talking about the update that happened in the summer.
Oh.
Players are like, his poke and harass is there before, but he's just gonna get ganked and die. Well, then they fixed his escape.
I like how they have this set up. Nice. Does it say their names on the back of those, on the back of the computer?
On what, the chairs? No, that's sponsor.
No, on the back of the computer screen monitor. It's different for each monitor.
Maybe.
Oh. That's cool. Looks like a smaller crowd than you would see in North America.
Might also be the setup because they have a pretty wide studio.
Mm-hmm. Kind of looks like dodgeball. They all rush to the mid lane, wait for the bell. Oh, heavy harass going out on Ezreal. Good recall now and get back to lane with health. Yeah.
Sure, and recalling as well. Looks like they're going for a lane swap.
Mm-hmm.
Or they all just want to recall for fun.
I don't know.
Well, Ezreal is top.
Looks like Thresh and Kha'Zix and Lucian are going to look for a red buff here.
This is really new for North America. The turret change is removed. 2v1s in North America, and we really don't see anything other than the line for early game.
It looks like the lanes will be switched here. Are they going to be taking their red? Without Renekton even knowing.
Well, they had a ward in the river to see them coming in, so they can assume that they're taking the red.
Did they have a ward?
Yeah, it disappeared, but it was there when they walked in.
Okay.
Renekton's trying to salvage what part of the jungle he can just so he doesn't fall so far behind. And we might see the 3v1 dive coming in.
Yeah.
If Thresh can land a hook.
Gonna go in.
That's
Lands the flay. I think that's gonna be first blood there.
yeah.
And Thresh doesn't end up dying, so that's also a plus.
And Renekton stayed alive.
So I think that's top tower gonna be done pretty fast, along with bot tower.
Yeah, both towers are gonna go down. There's not much Renekton can do. Just wait for the farm. But he doesn't want that to happen. If he was closer, probably bully him out of lane.
Ooh, Gragas is going in for that. And the smite goes out. I think that is going to be another kill.
Health pots are gonna save him. Just. If Renekton landed the another auto.
Yeah, one more tick would have killed him.
And Vi left top lane.
Too close.
But the bot lane, or the duo lane's still up there.
I think after taking top tower, they can pretty much handle themselves, as long as they keep wards out. That's gonna be Vi cut out here, unless Gragas can land something to save him.
Flash saved him.
Do it.
But that'll be Dragon. They can't contest because they're junglers back at base. Or,
If Gragas wasn't in lane, I think they would have chased under turret.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a free drag for Edward Gaming. It's always red side that gets the first drag.
At least in this series.
Yeah. I find it easier to take Dragon on red side, because it you got a more clear view from it off your blue. And if it ever turns into a team fight, you can always back it up into bot or blue. I think Leon is going to get cut out here.
Looks like they're staying top. That means their minor Renekton's backing off now. Thought they were gonna do like a 4-man stack and push it.
Who goes out on Ezreal? Ezreal's probably gonna make it out. Definitely.
Just jumping away.
Yeah. He has a massive disengage with that double flash.
Supports don't normally get banned in China, but I think you have to do something to take him off Thresh. Last game, Leona had no presence in lane because every time she went in, she'd get flayed away. And on
Yeah, Thresh
ganks,
is
they
pretty
just
strong.
they're just gonna fall back. They have no tower to hide behind, and they have no vision of Vi.
Shyvana looks to be going ham on that Renekton bot lane. Now backing off.
Their lane's pretty much even. Like after the 2v1.
Yeah.
So, just back to the tank battles in bot lane.
Yeah. Just like last game. I think Redacted's gonna pull out on the tank fight. But then again, Shyvana can deal a lot of damage.
Shyvana's gonna start pulling ahead soon though, because her damage on base stats is pretty high. When she gets level 9, she should be winning trades.
Their trades already. Shyvana's winning them. As we can see. Bot lane.
Zig's ult. Ezreal's gonna get away from this. Yeah, he flashed.
Oh, okay. But they got him there, but he had his other flash. I forget what that's called. I don't play Ezreal much.
There's flash and arcane shift.
Yeah, Arcane Shift. That's it.
Pulls out a chair.
And another uncontested dragon right side. Gragas came close, but wasn't warded, so I don't think he knew.
The teams don't seem to really care about Dragon.
Mm-hmm. A 3K gold lead for Edward Gaming.
Yeah, Trills turns lanes into farm lanes. He's not really that aggressive, and Lucian's a lane bully, so you'd expect to see a difference there, even though it's not that great. Mid lane, can't tell what Gragas has. Okay, 140. So, surprised that Gragas is winning the CS in mid lane when Ziggs has range on him. And it's really
Yeah.
the goal that comes from Kha'Zix is getting 2 kills, which is really important for Kha'Zix to get ahead.
I don't really know how Gragas fell behind on the, or Ziggs fell behind against the Gragas.
Edward Gaming getting a second turret for the game. If reaction doesn't leave as soon as ult goes down. Whoa, what just happened there?
I don't know. The hell was that?
But yeah, as soon as his ult went down, Shyvana had the opportunity to go all in with her ult. And probably gonna pick up this turret now. So lane's going crunch as expected, except for mid lane, where Drax has a CS advantage. Shyvana's beating out Renekton, and Lucian and Thresh are beating out Azrael Leona. Ziggs Valen coming in, will get anything. Flash of this. Shyvana's gonna get wave eyes there. These games are really slow paced. It's 15 minutes and we haven't had a brawl yet. But rotating back bot lane. Oh, if I might get something here. No, don't go.
I found the Chinese games are pretty slow. And then at late game,
It's just giant fights.
yeah. Giant, massive fights that you don't really expect coming.
It's like you guys are passive all game. Why are you diving 2 turrets deep? Lucian went really far up without ward coverage. They didn't check the bush, and Thresh was really far behind him. It was a good gank for IG, but Lucian shouldn't have been there. these team fights are gonna be really jumbled again. I feel IG has an advantage in team fights, but EDG has a gold lead. They have Kha'Zix, who's fed, and Ziggs is really Lucian should do, or Ziggs is about even with Gragas, and Lucian should do more than Ezreal before Ezreal gets items.
Plus, Edward Gaming's only real big disengage is Thresh. So if IG decides to team fight, Thresh needs to be there.
IG going for a dragon. This looks like it'll be a dragon fight.
I think so.
Or they're just gonna walk away and give the dragon up.
Alright.
Kha'Zix took a lot of damage there. That was a great play by.
Oh, the ult goes out by
Oh
I
my
think
god.
He might be behind.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ezreal's ult takes out Ziggs.
That was a great play by Gragas ulting Kha'Zix into the barrel and then Leona trapping Ziggs. But Gragas did it again. He left his ignite up and walked away.
Yeah.
It didn't stop Ziggs from dying because Trivandrum came from behind and Ezreal came over the top. But we should look at that later. Here's a replay of it. Ziggs just gets melted. And then Leona catches Ziggs. Flash body slam. Yeah.
And then the Ezreal ult goes out and takes out the Ziggs.
Okay, I'll pause at 39:10.
Carrot and pause.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. That's better.
I feel Edward Gaming would have had that fight if they just went on to Grax as soon as they saw him. Instead, they grouped up in a small corridor and got hit. Oh, well, got hit by his ult.
They got hit hard.
Right up. His X comes in. Shyvana flashes. Oh, Thresh. Yeah, Shyvana's going down. She tried. She ulted and flashed, but Thresh being there. However, this does mean the IG will get this turret. That's definitely for IG. They could group mid and have a fight right now because they used Renekton, Kha'Zix, and Thresh's ult on that fight. After going for the Triforce last whisper, that's really common in Asian scenes. Lucian, on the other hand, didn't go Triforce last whisper, went Triforce Bloodthirster. That's, I guess that's normal on Lucian. That's what North Americans do.
Yeah. Looks like EDG is looking for a turret here. And I think they're gonna get it.
Yeah, should have been his top lane. Unless Grax can just clear it all the way.
Not. Shyvana is probably gonna be able to take a turret there.
They're gonna come up for. I really feel like IG should bring Shyvana mid and just go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Grax getting caught. And Leona gets hit by the hook. Leona flash. That was a great ult.
Push all goes down. Didn't really do much. Yeah.
This is
They could
fights all
easily
over the
push right
place.
now. Yeah, they could easily push turret here. Ezreal can't really do much in ways of stopping them.
There's no fight at all. And then they're just like, let's throw abilities at them and see what happens. And then they ended up losing for it. This will be a dragon for Edward Gaming.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, EG's not, or they're gonna give it up. I thought EG was gonna get that at first, but then with Renection going in on them, I thought that the IG or EG would just come in and stop them.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, though, I feel like IG should just go for it as soon as they see them. But this time, don't just throw abilities out. Like, pick a target and just delete them from the map. Right now, I feel Ziggs would be the best target for them to go for with the Vi ult. Clearing out the pink ward. I don't expect. I don't know why Edward Gaming's putting all this money into pink wards. They're not likely to go for Baron, and I don't think that they're setting up picks. They baited out the reaction ult. Now they just wait for it to go down before they can go. Or they just go in. I really felt like they should have waited for reaction's ult to go down.
I think so too.
They didn't. They all
I think
collapsed
they're
on
gonna turn
Ziggs.
this around.
This is
I think they're gonna
this
be
is
able to
Edward
turn this
Gaming's
around.
fight.
Yeah, definitely.
Their front line dove on Ziggs
Yeah.
and didn't get him.
They should be able to make something of this.
They had to make the call now for it though. I don't think they can Baron because Gragas is still full and they're pretty low, but they could push something. Or they're just gonna all back push out their side lanes. It's strange, I feel IG has the better team fight, and Edward Gaming has the better sieging. But when IG goes in, they just aren't coordinated at all, which is the problem they had with their last fight, like team comp. Last game they were split pushing, or had the ability to split push, but they couldn't make it work. Now I feel that Better Gaming is just really far ahead, and even if they fight properly, IG won't win. They can set up for Baron like they're doing now and go for picks,
Yeah.
but I don't think you're gonna catch Edward Gaming wording it by themselves. Shyvana just ulted, and Lucian's okay. I was gonna say that IG should fight now. That Shyvana can't dive in on them, but Gragas just did a ton of damage to Lucian.
I think they're gonna be in the same situation here. IG's gonna look for a team fight, either mid or at Baron. Edward Gaming's gonna end up turning it around,
Yeah,
taking something from it.
IG doesn't have the coordination as a team to single out a target.
Mm-hmm.
That or Nexon really is that big, and they can't hit the backline behind him. Because the thing that could be going wrong is that Renekton and Kha'Zix just don't let Gragas and Ezreal hit their abilities on the backline. Like, if Gragas can't ult Ziggs, he's not going to die to Vi Shyvana. And if he does die, it's going to take long enough that Gragas will be dead.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty quiet.
是的，主要是现在法传就是固定的法传和百分比的法传，其实都稍微削弱一点点。
Yeah, there's not really much
两个
going
如果
on.
一起出确实是不错，但只有一个。
I think IG realizes that they can't just dive in and win. And then Edward Gaming realizes they don't have anything to dive in with because Renekton needs to get pretty close to use his slice and dice, and if Kha'Zix just jumps in, he's going to get melted.
直接开个皇冠就先手。
哎，这波 EZ 把大招给放了，没有机会清兵了。这一边 EDG 赶紧强行推中路2塔，现在是个好 好机会，EZ 没有清兵，
但是有酒桶啊，酒桶这边的话技能还是非常的充足，
炸弹人可以慢慢的靠自己的耗死。
炸弹人只能靠一下血量。你看这个
I think the team fight's gonna go down.
还是不行，两边
这肯定都不去，完全过不去。
还是在
Yeah.
内耗。不过炸弹人这边没有蓝 buff，现在是一半蓝。
都在等
In terms of team comp, I feel
的位置。
IG would have done better with Renekton because they have long range engage from Vi, and Edward Gaming would have better fight with Shyvana
先秒卢锡安会比较好的一个选择。
because they don't have any long range engage outside of a hook, but hook's not reliable.
对。
Mhm.
好，这边看一下装备的一个构成，这里 EZ 是打算出一把破败，应该是防。
And it'd be weird for me to talk about Ezreal since he's doing the best on IG, but if they were to pick someone like Caitlyn, you'd have the safety that Ezreal brings with her E in long range, and you'd have the strong DPS in order to do damage to carry right now.
这个如果往大后期拖的话，就是看炸弹人是在团战中保命的能力比较强，还是酒桶能抓住一个机会把人炸回来。
是的，就看其实到后期的话，就看两边的一个中路 AP 在团战里面的一个第一时间的选择了。
而干锅的话，双方辅助也是不约而同都打算出。
是的。好，那这边继续的做大龙的视野，
对，因为
排干净。
锤石这边公司装是做的比较早的，所以他现在干锅已经做出来了。
锤石现在装备其实非常的好，有干锅，有加速球，然后有这样一个斗篷，还有武术。现在两边就是进入到无穷无尽的放。
Right now, I feel like the play has to happen. It would be
双方谁都不愿意开团。哎，
three-man Baron with Renekton, Kha'Zix, and Lucian.
可以吸血。
EZ 肯定要吸会儿。
但是这里的话，你由于没有视野，你到底是过去看还是不过去看呢？这个对于 IG 来说很纠结，会不会直接选择换中了二塔，还是过去看一手？
看一下。
啊，龙女过去了，
对一手
被先手。
手被打到，但是龙女
That's not what they wanted.
炸残了两个人，
哎，炸
炸弹人已
弹人有机
经残了。
会被秒。
炸弹人大招没炸到，
That's
没
gonna
刮到，
go.
这下太伤了。
龙女这里也要残。
That should be
这
IG.
边看看鳄鱼还没死。
Or Renekton's just too much of a beast right now.
这边逼出一个闪现，不过这边
Yeah, that was IG's fight, but
这波 EDG 已经
EDG is too far ahead.
应该是对不起。
Yeah.
打到，但是这个
EDG won that fight just because
位置不太
they
好
were
抓。
ahead,
就因
definitely.
为你这边
Having Shyvana on your backline with the pull,
3换1，
and then just
但对面剩下的两个人是
they're too far. They're really far ahead right now,
你什么都
and
推线推不了。
IG wasn't close enough to follow up.
应该说 IG 就可惜他 EZ 这个大招没把炸弹
对，
直接
我都以
秒了
为这个。要直接。
If they were closer as a team, they would have done more damage. I'm not sure if they'd win the fight, but they'd have done better.
而且位时代
哎，走过去，先打了一个。
这个脑子
要死，闪叫了闪现，但是卢锡安还是在继续追。
这个应该追得上了，下一个一技能 CD 马上就好。
脑子有点发热了呀，
一个
终结掉。
And
脑子
Ezreal's
有点发热了呀。
他这个
yeah.
原地 E，他是想补伤害和你拼。
I feel IG should just surrender this because they're not going to win unless
对。
Edward Gaming just pulls out a random play that
而
they've
且你看装备的话，论这种
just like felt like throwing the game with.
明显 EZ 这套装备不太适合啊，刚才连破败都没有，怎么拼嘛
破败都？CD。
对。
If a team
这边的话，卢锡安
like focuses your tank
这个是不给酒桶先。
and you lose the fight,
其实刚才我们又看到，又是想要
there's not much that you can do.
自己这里付出了惨重的代价。
而且问题是再刷一会儿，皮克斯马上就要有中亚了。
对，再有中亚就。
而且现在魏的装备已经在团战当中完全顶不住了，
是的。
一下就死，一波就死。
Then again, they have turrets up, and at 50 minutes, the rest of the game isn't relevant because everyone's full build.
螳螂这边的话虽然是全输出装，但是他技能上面逃命比较强，他有大有
现在已经做了2个女妖出来了。
是的，而且你的魏是先手英雄，卡斯特是收割英雄，两个人对于肉的这样一个需求是不一样的。
螳螂就算不出肉，我一个大再加一个 E 也能逃一会儿。
是的，
魏这边你先手 Q 进去就没得逃了，
除非能大自己人大。
就大进去，然后 Q 想往外逃，还会撞到敌人身上被打断。
是的。好，那这边的话 ，PD 应该是不敢再孤军深入了。虽然说自己很肉，刚才也确实吸收了很高的伤害，不过后续的伤害并没有能够补足。
对。
他们很可惜的就是那波真的是一个机会。
对。
Game's pretty frustrating.
但如果把炸弹直接就秒了，
那就是更好的。
然后这边
Edward Gaming just keeps going for the Baron bait, which is a bad mistake for them because it lets IG crawl back up.
可以看一下两边的 ADC 的装备。
They're actually going for Baron now, which is what they should have done earlier,
皮克斯可以在远程前期
but they're just peeling off.
不过他们这里很稳啊，
那个
哎，
IG
又勾到了
的
龙女，打吗？
要把他大打。
变大。
大 大打出来的话，
She had to use her ult to
可以在
disengage there instead of engage
好，这边
because her team wasn't with her.
消耗，
把这个龙给大招拖没了，他们直接就全在大龙这里。
Yeah, they're letting.
是的
Well,
他们大龙的地方视野比较好，
对，
所以我是很安全的。我打一会儿。
there's really no one for them to engage with because anyone who goes in is just gonna die. If Shyvana dies right away, Vi can't go in.
好的，能不能切掉？炸下来，
下来，
抢一下，没有抢到，哎，
我也应该是死了。
居然是被鳄鱼拿到了这条大
Drag
龙，
him
这
out
是
the
什么
drag.
情况
I？ see force team fight here.
第一次看到，这是什么？
IG should be able to get away, but they're not gonna
重要消息
survive like the push.
按手
There's a 5-man
DDG 来说也是比较好的。
对
solar flare there, and if Greg's ulted inside the pit,
感觉整个的经济优势要被拉开了。
maybe they could have turned it.
打掉这个要1万多的经济领先。
这个的话，现在
But
IG 已经很难打。
对，而且奥巴马现在的装备实在是
IG
太好了。
isn't decisive with anything they do.
过来，先 A 你下一个 Q。
对，这边领先 EZ 一个大件，这个差距还是比较明显的。这一波回家如果能再补出一个无尽的话，这个装备的差距就不是一点半点了。中路二塔也岌岌可危，要被推掉了。
现在拿到大龙 buff IG 是更不敢跟 ADG 直接正面打了。
是的，那这边的话下路兵线不是很好，看一下他们会怎么样去选择。这边炸了一下，下路的兵线，
大招，
一个大招，伤害非常的可观。
大人现在大招也不怎么省，反正他减 CD 够了。
Edward Gaming still in the game. They're gonna go for Dragon, push bot lane.
下路真的好肥一波兵
They had Baron. They could have. Well, I guess that's a pretty big wave that they're gonna have to deal with eventually.
奥巴马赶紧去，赶紧去。
好大一波钱。
But
其实这一波前最好的
they were all there. They had all their ults up. They could have just gone for something.
那没事，奥巴马
两个车，你看这一波两个透视车，
直接开大收，
哇，
开大收也是很快的，
好爽。
大招收兵也是飞快。
是的，我还记得上次我们解说欧坚的时候就说他这个大招也只能收兵了。
其实团战的时候先手先用一下，耗的也许还可以。
对，效果还是不错，尤其是他现在这种装备，看一下他回家够不够。
2000。
只要差一慢一
千二，可能出个清啊，已经有清。
直接无尽。
The problem for IG now is Lucian has Banshee's Veil, so Greg's ults it won't matter if Vi ults him. Well, like only one of their ults will hit him.
主要开团开谁都不是很合适。
Same with
Yeah,
Clear Love.
而且你看
Yeah.
People on Edward Gaming have Banshee's Veil.
And Six has Hourglass. So if you focus someone, they're not gonna die.
AD 现在装备也非常好。
And there's a Crucible on top of that. So even if you do get someone low enough, they're gonna get healed back up.
3个输出点的装备。
I got the gray screen again. I think I'm behind.
在这种前排
No, that's just their home. The stream I have it as well.
战就是这种命令的话
Oh, you got it
后
too.
排的输出
Yeah.
能力其实占到了很大的一个决定胜负的因素。
其实这场总体来说，也就是 EDG 一开局打到非常大的优势，然后一直把这个优势一点小小的稳固住。
IG had the mid game team,
这边没有犯错，
and they lost in mid game.
有的时候几波比较急，就是葬送了一下。
而且 IG 这个阵容很难打出一些
Now they're against,
有特点的一些。
except other than Renekton, who's early game, mid game, but the late game team
单位那个大，出手比较慢，
who's got into late game ahead of you.
好，这边是一个 Q，
想耗一下你的高地塔。
对他炸掉2个女妖，这边有3个女妖，实在是太恶心了。酒桶现在并不能够，就之前酒桶还可以直接 E 上去或者闪现上去用大招来开团，现在他的大招已经不敢直接用大来开了，
他不敢上。
不敢上。
还有没有？
I'd say Renekton dives in on this next minion wave.
只能守了。装备也有这么大的差
大单人这里消耗是特别的烦。
对，这边他不停的点塔，
Or they're just gonna keep poking the turret.
非常的痛。
They're using Ziggs well, I guess. Having Ziggs poke their team down.
这里选线比较低
这里有灯笼，所以说问题不大。好，下一波兵线的话，感觉这个高地塔就要
又是一个大招耗血。
Yeah, Ziggs Lucian poke's really strong.
鳄鱼继续。
They're gonna get this turret.
还是不保了。
Well thought out
鳄鱼开始大招
for taking it down.
高地
It just means that they can't end it here.
后应该说胜利已经是10拿9稳。
I feel they're
哎，还敢指？
were just worried about throwing this game.
不慌，慢慢来。
拿一下这边的 buff。
还有就是，你看现在上路和下路的兵线，这个 ED 回去又是一轮经济的补充。那反而对于 IG 来说的话，由于这波兵线是优势，其实他们是损失掉了很多的经济。
There's good reason for that though. I mean, if you dive, Shyvana can knock you away, Gragas can knock you away, Leona can lock you down.
皇冠，
哎，
那这
回头
边看到你皇
回头开团
冠成功。了，那我干脆就真的
回头
开了。
And they're gone.
哇，被定住了。
螳螂这边的大招逃跑跑得很快。
哇，
死了一个，又死了一个螳螂，又刷。
这边炸弹人一个大招也是打。
See, this is how far ahead they were, but I feel it was a bad time for them to go in.
这个大啊，
because Lucian wasn't there. He was taking Wolf Camp.
单杀，能不能够继续定住了？勾住，
四杀，
一个大招，
He came in after
鳄鱼
and
炸
hit the
漂亮
flash to
Yeah,
gap
came
close.
way too late.
Well, Lucian seen that one, but he flash E'd to get in range of it.
冲出来是吧？
If they did that somewhere else, they would
鳄
have
鱼全场获得第一次机
it
会
would have been easier for them.
鳄鱼打断了道无限的大杀特杀，
哇，这
And
边
that's
应该
the
是
end
有
of
机
game
会了
2.
哎。
So
无限的伤害输出出来了。
2-0 for
是的，那这
EDG.
一波的话打完以后，4比19的人头比 EDG 在第二场比赛当中再一次证明自己，恭喜他们！恭喜 EDG！
I think the Renacted really helped out in these games.
Yeah, Reaction being the Chinese pick. I'll say that every time. He fits how they play really well, and everyone plays it, so everyone knows how to play its limits.
更强，意思是你不强，我就没有必要发挥出所有实力。
是的，
感觉这句话太有气势了。
没错，我不知道是不是我们哪位编导给他设计的。
这种我们不要说出来。
好，来看一下他们的打野位，影子，尽情的在这里消耗
现在就。是一波团。
Intermission.
这个和第一场不太一样，
对，占了很大的优势。
占了很大的优势，最终获得了比赛的胜利。阿卢卡
I just dropped a tomahawk on my foot.
高端局一些
Oh, smart.
所以说这一轮的话，我觉得下路的对抗比较
Okay, so
还是有这个新阵容的磨合的这样一个情况在里面
但话。说起来，你说一
2 hours and 57 minutes.
OMG 这个变化也很小，
也很小
他们其实说白了也就换了一个人。
Okay, I'm gonna go down and grab a piece of chicken.
okay,
57 seconds? You mean
minutes.
6:40?
2 hours and 47 minutes,
Oh, 2 hours and 47.
or 57. My bad. 2 hours and 57 minutes. There are 2 bands on the board, but it's as close as I can get.
2:57:05 right now.
Okay, I'll go to 05.
走了一次又回来了。
但是换了一个辅助的感觉，比换了一个中单可能影响。
So Grax is banned.
Tell Harry to join. What? Connor just messaged me. It's like, tell Harry to join. Okay, bye. Like, join what? I'll be right back. Going to grab a piece of chicken, then it's be the next one. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Apparently you ate 6 tacos by yourself. I know I'd have like, well, if you get taco, I'd eat like 10 tacos. Um, mhm. One sec. Okay. Count.
It's just the last game of the day.
Oh no, we have like 10 more games, but last game of the day.
We're not doing all 10 tonight.
Yeah,
We are?
we aren't.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I should give you who's playing.
Oh, these are different people.
Yeah. Okay, so OMG is red purple side, whatever you want to call it.
I don't really need to know this stuff.
It helps. In case you want to, like, say someone.
Let me erase these ones then. Oh. God. Okay. Names of the team.
OMG is purple. Positive energy is blue.
OMG is red.
Yep.
And blue side is PE.
Yep. Positive energy.
Positive energy. And OMG is just OMG.
Yep.
Doesn't stand for anything.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, so what players do you want to do first?
Positive gaming, top.
Positive gaming, positive energy. Top is Jojo.
Jojo.
Yep.
Okay. Jungle.
Canes,
Canes.
I think. K9s.
Spell it.
K9s.
Alright. Mid lane.
Actually, okay. Reverse Jojo and K9s.
Oh,
Jojo's jungle.
bro.
Okay.
Okay. Mid lane.
Face.
Base.
Face. Like, head, face.
B-A-S-S. B-A-S-S.
F-A-C-E. Face.
Oh, face.
Yes,
You said
face. No, not vase. Or
You
vase.
just said the same thing.
No, I'm not.
It pretty much sounds like this. No, I don't mean base, I mean base.
Face. Fuck. You're making fun of me for my accent. It's racist. Okay, so
Your accent?
Thresh is Tricky Boy.
Tricky boy. Thresh.
Sorry, support. Fuck, I gave a spoiler away, didn't I?
Yeah.
Whatever.
ADC.
YCC.
YCC. Gotcha.
Okay, so OMG. AD carry is San. Jungle, Big Cromello.
Son.
S-A-N. San.
Okay.
Jungle is Big Cromello. Mid lane is Xayang. Top lane, Going, and Lin at support.
Okay, jungle is Big Mill.
Big Cromello.
Just give me the source page, goddamn.
It gives me power, though.
Top lane. Fuck, which one of them's top lane? Mundo? Mundo top lane? Still going.
Yeah, Going.
Mid lane, Needly.
Yep. Use the name next to the picture, please. You're doing what I did, only worse, because you did 2 players.
Alright, I think I got. Oh shit, I put Annie instead of fucking the name.
Okay, so
Okay, what's the support name? What's the support name?
Lynn.
Lynn? Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so OMG bands again. They don't show them. Are Shyvana, Kassadin, and Riven.
Alright.
一对新，你又把达西忘了。
其实他们俩也都是打过比赛的。
你这么一说，达七对于伞皇和灵耀应该是很了解的，
是。
肯定有什么杀手锏。比如之前我打的时候，我就见到一个人打着打着他就说
Riven seems to be banned every game. Is she a strong pick?
Yeah, this is before her nerf, where she can like destroy anyone 1v1, and then she has really strong like burst. If you're in a team fight, you want burst.
对，新老情人，真的新老情人。
这边是酒桶、鳄鱼和蜘蛛，搬了3个还是比较常见的英雄。
另外一边卡萨丁和龙。
就版本强势的几个大家都还说。
So we're finally seeing our next in ban after it being the best pick ever.
瑞文、瞎子，看这2个他们可能会搬谁，包括安妮其实也可以搬。
不过我觉得还是搬了瑞文。
那看 P 拿不拿杀手。
P 这里的话，啾啾打野，他的瞎子还是蛮溜的。
也是有一段时间没见他打野的，不知道他现在擅长什么，说不定也是新练的什么，看看。但瞎子这个英雄其实基本上会玩打野的人总归会。
Not sure what they're gonna pick.
这个英雄本身优势也是比较大。
这个英雄应该是所有。
There's a lot open. They can go for Shyvana. Um. I'm not sure what they play for mid laners, but they can go grab Ziggs. And they're grabbing Thresh. Not going to give away anything about what they're playing. I'd say Kha'Zix has better dragon control than Lee Sin, and that he's a safer like pick because you always have the objective control. But so far we've seen that Chinese teams don't contest dragon that much.
二手就很喜欢抢。
AD 凶，可能你辅助还有一个抗特性。
对，一手的话，其实更容易抢的一些现在还没有被ban掉当前版本 OP 的英雄，而二手抢就往往就是这种什么组合型啊，或者。
Those gray screens.
Oh my god. Again, we see the Thresh pick. Thresh has been really good this game. A lot of anti-engage when needed.
Rengar didn't work out first time, but you can still run as a split pusher. Still has the engage. If you're split pushing people standing for you, you can alt run into mid lane and then jump on someone. It gives you 40% move speed buff, so you'll get there before anyone else does. I don't think we're going to see Fiora.
其实他在那个修复的综合能力太强了。辛德拉其实最大的缺点就是没有位移嘛。
酒桶是可进可退的那种。
对。
但辛德拉就是线上一旦打好了的话，很容易单杀。
Well, Mundo, this is before the Perseverance nerf, so Mundo's really strong tank still.
然后奶大力，这个的话之前也看到过。
刚才我本来希望看到他拿妖姬，但是拿奶大力这个观赏性上就差了。
And Italy. Again, Asian teams love Italy. She has like perfect C. She can heal, she can poke. OMG has Nidalee Lucian, which is really, or was really favored in Korea. If you land a spear, you can throw in the culling, and the person will be dead. I'd be surprised if we saw Jinx locked in.
I don't think it's going to be a Jinx.
It's going to be the Sivir. So, Sivir works really well with this composition. They don't have reliable engage, and that's why you pick Sivir. So you people without reliable engage can still engage with the move speed. Lee Sin, massive early plays. They can pick on Mundo with Lee Sin, Rengar, free level 6. I'd say maybe like gank top twice, dive it once, then focus mid because Syndra has a really strong burst level 6 and nearly won't be able to survive if she lands her combo. For bot lane, I don't know. They could, I'd say, focus bot lane or top lane. Is that going to be Rengar in the jungle?
I think so.
Well, forget everything I just said. It's going to be hard for Rengar to gank pre-6, but he can gank top lane still. He can lane gank really well. And I guess you could throw a lantern for bot lane in. I just don't really like Rengar as a jungle pick. Pre-6, you can't really get ganks off without help. I suppose he could get full stacks in the jungle and come in and E. But at least then would have been a lot better as a jungle pick.
九头蛇、提亚马特，这个的话，对于这些近战带线慢的英雄有一个很好的补充。哦，这边还真的是盲僧上单，
真是盲僧上单。好，有看点了，有新意出来了，
有新意出来了。看一下，而且是 AE 的上单。这边的话，不知道 AE 真的是苦练了多久，会有一个怎么样的情况？
苦练盲僧上单，应该说对于一个上单选手下一番决心的，因为这个英雄你能不能拿到都很难说，太容易被ban了。
是的，
可能别人不是想ban你上单，ban个打野，你这个上单都白练了。对，所以一般人也不太练他拿到上单，这也是个问题。 就好像说蜘蛛上单其实也不是很差，但一般人都不练，因为这英雄都上不了场，
连打野都出来的几率很低。
对，
就是如果放出来的话，现在蜘蛛还是更加倾向于打野。是。就不要说对手。
You need to make sure to turn off fans before the game starts.
说蜘蛛其实也可以用来辅助，但问题是你拿到蜘蛛，你会拿它去辅助吗？
对，也不会去练。
I mean, it doesn't really cover anything that the players need to see anyway, or the spectators need to see anyway.
但平时玩的话，其实还有很多可以玩的东西。没错。好，那这场比赛也是两支队伍的重新组建以后的首秀。
我发现林耀戴上这个眼镜之后啊，有一种杀气就出来了。
有点像未来战士，
很像那个《终结者2》里面那个机器人。
对，他很像那种就是反派的，
对，
那种高科技的，就很像嘛。
对，就是像反派。
长得太白了吗？
哇，两边都在搓手，看来现场今天还是有一点点冷的。
对。
这边 AE 一定要把手搓热，如果打盲僧上单的话，操作肯定是必不可少的一环。
是的，必须要热一下手。
是的。
今天周周换到打野位置上，我比较期待他的表现。
是的，可以说这场比赛不仅仅有新的人的加入，还会有这样一个位置的互换。比如说周周换到了打野位，然后灵耀回归辅助，然后柚子又复出打野。这场比赛其实看点颇多啊。
其实换位置对于一个选手来说是一个比较难受的一件事情。
对，
你一个位置打久了，再重新习惯其他位置习惯是挺麻烦的。
是的。这边 AE 在上路对大哥居然。
Wish we knew it was taking so long. I feel they've shown this one. It's just like replaying this guy drinking a bottle of water.
I think so too.
其实换线的话，蒙多反而比盲僧好过一点，真的好过一点。
Nobody drinks that much water.
The game hasn't started yet. Just like.
Come on.
这边的话，我们是等待这场比赛的开始。现在画面上可以看到全部的10名队员，有新人有老人。那对于 PE 这边呢来说的话，其实我们不是特别的了解。不过其实也只有中单不是特别的了解，
其他人还是
对。
那这场其实两边中单都是新人嘛，新人之间的对抗，
是的，
感觉那个，那就算是顶替无状态的位置，这个东西上压力也没有那么大，毕竟两边都是新人。
对，我们看双方选手都已经准备就绪，马上就到 PE 和 OMG 的第一场较量。 赛正式开始，看一下蓝色军团方呢，就是 PE 战队，而红色。
Okay, we're in the game finally. If any level 1's come out, I expect it to be from
看看出门装上
PE.
没什么太大的区别。
是的，
Because they have the hook, they have Sivir's Q, Lissandra's Q can hit more than one target, and they're going for it.
我觉得两边有点意思啊。
传送瞎子如果
瞎子这里
起
走过来，
到作用，
踢了一下，
对啊，这个阿卢卡带的是
They're not going to get anything.
这个还是比较少见的，因为
Just back away.
上场打出优势的话，往往都会带点人来补足瞎子的一个伤害。
对，那这样的话，它是一个支援下路为主。
对，
你还别说，下次如果传送到对手背后去，
直接把他踢回来就很
没办法。。
烦而且现在就是大家都是前期都是带掩饰品，
敌军还有30
一
秒
直到出了一定的装备之后才会换那个扫描。
对，现在都是五
所以
黄眼出门。
下路这个眼你也是排不掉，除非他前期就去买一个针眼，很少有人会这样做。
打得很凶。
挨了2下 Q， 自己踢了对面2脚。
是的，
换一波。
总的来说，
安妮带的是多兰戒出吗？
哇，这个辅助多兰戒出门还是比较少见的，因为它的回蓝特效基本上等于废的。
对，基本上是没人带多兰戒出门的。
看一下
这个
全药是不是有什么新的套路？
插个眼，芒森也是把眼用掉了，做个视野。这边看看辛德拉会不会做视野，如果辛德拉不做的话，这个蓝可能要丢。
他们这个动向就一定是会换线了。
蒙多 Q 了一下，没发现人。
都已经50秒了，这要抢。
哎，往上走了，好的。
这样的话要去抢了，但是被眼看到。
PE 是知道的一清二
That
楚。
ward's going to spot them out.
但是对面蒙多可
They
能
know they're stealing it. It's well, just going to be a buff trade.
然后大家注意，在 TJ 点 PL 点 CN。
Yeah, they're not going to do much, but
Oh, Manda's going to take his own blue. Renger's only going to get the one in the...
哎，锤石过去。
Unless Thresh comes in.
有点危险哦。
来看一下这个蒙多打得非常。
Fresh comes in for the take.
哎，
哎，蒙多
Ah,
可能要死了。
Oh my god.
that's first
Oh
blood.
my god.
下一血。
Yeah, that's it.
达七这里的意识非常好，直接过去拿到了地下一血。
这么久没上线，也是知道你肯定是在野区做坏事了。
对。
具体你在打什么东西，我过去看一下就知道。
这边过去看一眼。
So the 2v1 bot lane for positive energy is going to be stronger, but it does mean Renger's still behind.
但毕竟是丢了这样一个
少个蓝 buff 对他没什么区别。少个蓝 buff 蒙多还是蒙多。对蒙多来说的话，这里肯定拿到这个蓝 buff 要比被对面杀掉要稍微重一些。
不过他和水是买了个眼睛了。
防侧面，这塔下要防强杀，
对
这样的话他没有闪现，这塔下被强杀是必死无疑。
是的，哎，对面已经是过来了，这个。
而这个狮子肯定已经要来了。
对。
那 Going 可以走了。
Going 想想看。
哎，已经看到了。
狮子
还不走吗？没有闪现的。
想想算了，走吧。那这样的话 ，PE 这边就可以干一件很恶心的事情，直接塔前挡敌。
对。
Renger should come in and just take the tower.
3个人完全可以塔前挡敌。
强杀。
还是个轮子吗？3个人塔前。
Yeah, I think they can do
不过
that.
现在一点经验吃不到，就打3狼算了。
只能这样了。
特别的惨。
啊，现在对于
芒森这边也
差不多。
不过这边芒森还是0刀。
芒森因为没拿到那个什么，没拿到那个蓝 buff 的经验。
哎，
We're just
They're trading tower for tower.
He's going to come top lane. They can continue to push, but I think this is just to give Mondo more experience in gold.
8分钟推高地，
芒森
不知道他还有没有
也
影响。
传来下路啊，对啊，我也干同样的事情不就行了？
他们下路塔已经能推掉了，其实也。
阿卢卡可以传过来，4个人推下，你推上我推下。
啊，来了，
来了，对啊。
They're going to keep pushing. They're probably going to. They're going to trade 2 for 2.
阿卢卡听到
Lee Sin teleported
深情呼唤。
bot lane now.
因为他如果推掉下路，
回去他们就不传了。
他推掉下路，他可以把自己上路兵线推过去，然后顺势找机会就路头就往上再带大龙。当然大龙肯定是不会刷的，但是
这个感觉谁回谁亏啊！
谁回谁回，谁都不会回。
When do you see this ever happen?
哎，
很像现
I
在
don't know. This is
你
insane.
回一个，我回一个。
They're recalling now.
好，回。
发现对面回一个的话，你也得回。
No one's going to try to risk the. Oh, PE saw that that OMG backed off. They're going to go for it.
Oh, they're gonna go for it. An open inhib at less than 5 minutes. This is gonna be amazing.
They won't get it.
This is gonna be a real game.
They backed off.
3个人打小楼。
啊，没事，守住。
Inhibitor turrets also heal up, so that's going to come back to normal.
但是他为什么是打野回来？
But it was the
啊，打野。
proper call for positive energy.
我又想成瞎子打野。 不用那个小技巧，不用那个走动的小技巧，
就可能还没练好，
没练好那个配攻击的小技巧，就得让辛德拉过来扛一扛。辛德拉也是扛残。
好的，5分半拿到第一条小龙。
辛德拉扛残。
但是从经济上来说，
这样还是回家比较好。这中路在对线的话 ，BOSS 6级可以一波强杀。
不是，那你这样来说的话，其实 PE 在
So I said
虽然说上路高地塔
Ringer jungle wasn't that great. If you do a lane swap,
这个高地塔血量不重要。
you're not really ganking anyway, and he can come from behind the turret and get his leap off.
所以还是 PE 赚了。
但是你看补刀其实倒也没怎么用，因为中单这里也漏了10个刀。
现在就看两边这个混得非常惨的上单
现在就是辛
处理了。
德拉他接下来的优势期就打不出来了。那 BOSS 这边可以快速的倒溜。
但盲僧这边线比较好，自己还能吃点经济。看蒙多只能去野区游一游了。
是的，对。但你看双人路与此同时一样，
自己就可能也被 P 的打也打。
双人路一样，但是 PE 这边是可以推中的。他抱团推中 ，BOSS 守不住线，这是个问题。
是的，没有什么 AOE。不过即使你现在是一个有 AOE 的英雄，面对对方3人或者4人的推中也是很难的。
BOSS 变 BOSS 上来清兵的话，很可能被勾中就死。
是的。
I think that's the most amount of action we're going to see for quite a bit. Well, OMG is the team that ran support Twisted Fate in the summer and got the inhibitor at 5 minutes. So they've done that. They've done that before.
在中路慢慢在这里续兵。
既然喜欢推嘛，我们就出
上路囤了一大波兵。
高温也在上路开心了。
而下路奥巴马是单人在下面守线，吃光小兵。
那这样的话，奥巴马等一会儿的等级会很高了。
安妮来防御中路，这样的话第他也是大将。
对。
看盲僧能不能到6还有机会，但是盲僧好像等级还比较低
，5级，
刚到没多久吧。
这边很拼啊，
一下打不死，勾一下，这个勾是白用。
好，那现在的情况，奥巴马等一会儿。你看，现在关键是汪记的2个双 C 位的补刀发育都非常好。
吃2条线，而 P 这边是抱团推中
路，那就很亏，因为放了2条线让对方发育。
现在还是要到关键性的6级，无论是雷恩加尔还是盲僧，都是到6级以后的作用呢会大不一样。
Calm down time. Everyone's just farming up.
不过这一波线发现 PE 的下路组合也很敏锐，直接来下路收，那这样的话也不亏。
This is the worst kind of farming as well. They're just pushing the lane out then leaving.
Yeah.
你看这经济补起来的话，把追上了。刚才差800，现在只差400，这一波就补刀补回了400。
因为中路补刀就差比较多了。
Well, the biggest thing is there's no objective for them to take right now.
Yeah, that's true.
They could try to kill Mundo here, but they won't get the turret off of it, even if they do kill him.
这边是定住，不想被你蒙多反杀，这什么意思啊？不敢上。
Well, Ring. Nice kill for San. They were playing passive, but when Rengar showed top, they knew they could go all in there.
狮子可以开大，就小兵就不就野区就不打了。
然后盲僧可能觉得，哎，反正感觉对方血量也还这么多，然后这边又顶不住了，又顶了那么大一波兵，所以稍后被位让。
然后，
好了，好，盲僧有一点点危机。
好，一个哎没踢到，天哪！一个大招加 Q 没有 Q 到，过来帮忙。
Rengar might have bit off more than he can chew here. Flash is for the kill. He's gonna get away.
就是换掉了
1换1。
哎，没晕到，直接给大招，但是少了1的伤害，
伤害不太够。
闪现。
其实刚才是晕到了，只不过是没有显示。
换了。
伤害不太够。
不是，一般来说的话，中路带一个护盾是刚好可以在你就中前期的时候能够补充这一点点伤害。
就是你到6级的时候，你一波秒不掉了。
对，你秒不掉我。
Mid lane's nothing right now.
螳螂又来中路一波，但螳螂这波没有大，应该也抓不死。
看辛德拉的走位，
哎，推线推的有点靠前啊。
是的。
哇！
That was a great split by Nelly. She forced Syndra to go forward. Let Kha'Zix come in and get the kill.
Flash goes up.
他想躲个 Q， 又想躲个 BOSS 的 W， 结果就被身后的螳螂包抄。
是的，
这波漂亮。
那现在的话，双方的经济还是几乎一样的。这边勾印来到中路帮忙推一下中路。
OMG's gonna get this mid tower.
对，现在是没有人来守的。
OMG was the dominant team
而且
through
出来的这个数
all of season 3 just because they were so good at taking towers. Their
反而
hyper
Yeah, I can see them
中
winning.
场也拿掉了。
their aggressions was just new for everyone.
虽然拿了下路的2个塔，啊，不是 OMG 还多拿了一个塔，
对，都拿了一个塔。现在小龙还有40几秒刷新。
安妮这波已经是6级了，锤石不如，
小龙的时间看看
还有40秒。
，P 这个小龙应该是知道时间的，对面还不知道，说不定会在这蹲的比较久。
Drag's up in 30 seconds.
他先把眼放好。他们不过这边的话，时间的计算上稍微出现了一点失误。辛德拉来这里拿一个蓝 buff， 但辛德拉这边的装备的话，其实在初期
这个位置不帮他打的话，打完这个蓝他也没蓝啊，下波小龙打起来直接也危险。
对，但这里的话 ，OMG 也没有在小龙处放眼。
那他们这边老小龙刷过时间的，应该是知道马上快刷了。
对。
接下来两边都是有传送的，看看上单会不会一起用传送，小龙直接打回来。
好，这边卡斯克回家以后也是一个弹刀加上2把长剑。
那其实这场安妮带过来这也其实好像也没有体现什么作用。
这边的话，两边的打野其实都是选择了前段时间这个 rank 里面非常流行的以输出为主的2种打野路线。
是的。
雷加尔这么早就做出了骨齿项链。
他出的基本上都是输出装吗？
对。
他7级的时候就出了骨齿项链啊，这边看来是打算收割起来了。
应该很有自信，
很有自信，
肯定能叠起来。
对。
那他们这边基本上是没有前排，上单是一个盲僧，打野出的是出出装。
是的，我觉得有自信的话，应该是回家直接杀猪刀才对啊。
对，应该是。
We're just top, but he has teleport. OMG's looking for this dragon.
来讲，骨齿项链其实收益跟杀一刀比起来还差一点。
对。
They have nothing to sweep at that word.
项链提供的那几个特效，其实就怎么讲？
So I don't think that they'll go for drag.
没有就没有。
Just yet.
好，小龙已经刷新了，看 OMG 这边应该是。
Are they going for it now?
比较齐。
It is warded. They're just gonna back away. And he goes all in. We're just teleporting in. Syndra gets deleted.
Oh my
Kha'Zix
god.
goes down.
I think this is gonna go in the favor of PE.
He's backing away. In the back, Rengar kills Nidalee. That was a 2-for-1 trade.
就没想到自己死了之后被偷掉了嘛。
是的。
可能狮子是直接走到了身边，然后原地一个普攻加 Q， 否则
I don't think that he should stay around here.
或者没反应过来也有可能。
就也许他其实在切换看小龙这边的战术。
对，也许镜头切开了。
说不定正在回城，结果雪泰残就死了。
那这个周周这个故事相当已经赚了。
是的。
这里又没有打野，你这波还要打小龙吗？不开比较好。
OMG starting the dragon again. That sweeper did not see that ward. They swept right where the dragon is. They didn't catch the ward.
That is a pretty good place to put a ward. Everybody usually sweeps inside the dragon pit, so they don't really catch wards outside of it. That's why it's pretty smart to put it in right in the line between dragon, river.
确实，刚才这波如果要强抢小龙的话是有危险的。你看辛德拉中路没有大招，狮子也没有大招，这波团他们绝对没有大招，这波团他们开不起来。
对，他只能去碰运气抢龙，还要自己造出来的。没想到对亏大了。
豹子只要在那里标记。
Back to farming the super push lanes.
哇，直接出了幽默。
这个单杀能力确实有点强。
是的。尤其面对奶拉利这种，说不定。
希望下一次就没看到他单杀没进。
对。你看他这边的打野的一个刷兵完全不亚于上单啊。
对。
两边的上单，对初期都有点残，所以说现在打野的发育反而要比上单好。然后盲僧这里的话也是为了补足自己 AOE 不足，所以出了提亚马特。
对。就像刚才说的 P 这个阵容全都是输出，但如果他们打不出优势，到后面这个蒙多肉起来。
而且你还大部分都是 AD 输出，除了中路的一个辛德拉，蒙多肉起来的话，你真拿他没什么办法。
What Positive Energy needs to do is have fights like that in the open, like for Dragon and Baron. If they're caught under a turret, the Nidalee will just poke down on them. They won't be able to ever engage.
现在比赛进行到15分钟，两边呢是各拿了一条小龙，在防御塔上面 OMG 稍微领先一个。
看看这波狮子好像有什么想法。
是的，还有大招和闪现都是在。
They're looking for a flank on Nidalee, but with through heal there, they're not going to do anything. That's a Rengar all down might come to play later.
飙到就算了，
Yeah.
The chunk.
能飙到人的暴女，
Rengar's
暴女，输出是两种档次。
just like lost half his health. Hilly only has a child as well.
蒙多在这里吃一，不然现在自己的等级。
Yeah, I don't think Neely's.
你想是要拿到
哎，
要想打，
大招吗？开始
I'm just gonna-
交出闪现，
小瞎
If he lands the Q,
着急放，慢慢来，对对对对。
Moon is going down.
哎，这个第二段的 Q，
Yeah, he's definitely going down there.
结果还给他在空中再飞了一会儿。
看到已经这么多。
You're behind me again.
辛德拉已经很危险了，
哎，这边绕后发现雷加尔
被狮子看到了，
反杀，
那么大，
直接
差一点伤害，
哇，
点燃没上啊，反而被帽子收掉，这点燃没上，
没上，太自信了。
这个失误比较大，
And he does too much damage.
这个点燃怎么能没点上去？
我觉得他是
They're gonna take down this bot turret as well. But they're gonna switch, or they're gonna swap inner turrets again.
This is insane. They keep doing this.
The teams don't want to fight; they just want to push turrets.
一直在不停的换。
节奏都很快，和之前 EDG
Even the kills are even.
都是拼了命的互相进攻对方，
对
你打我一拳，我打你一拳，都不招的。
上场率为联赛第3名啊，这个确实。
我比较好奇这前2名。
是的，我在想这个问题。
So what Positive Energy wants to do is find one person alone
被发现
with
了，这个也是有点
Rengar, Lee Sin,
这个位置的话，如果
Syndra.
安妮有点
If they find someone, they're gonna die.
哎
哎，没踢到，只能交闪现了。
哎，这豹子刚才怎么没往下？
Quick flash saves his life.
他刚刚变为人形态，
豹子失误。
The
躲一下，
here comes
这里
过来反杀，哇，这个
踢过来，
确实
just like that. That's what they need to do to.
没打死。豹子如果刚才回头一个 E 一个 Q，也是有可能换掉。
Lily got melted there. She even used
我也
barrier.
觉得两边的选手打的都非常的
激进，
对，非常的激进。
都没有想过自己这一次失误会怎么样，都无所谓。
是的，
就我这波只要杀掉对面就行。
On the flip side, OMG wants to find team fights.
这个大战略上的
Not even the fight itself. They just want to find where the other team is and then siege on them.
反正都是博弈。
这就打起来了，就不管。
刚才豹子其实已经有动作了，他想往那个大龙下面跳，
嗯，
但是他跟了一下又没跳下去，也不知道为什么。
是的。看两边的这样一个打野位是纯输出装，真的就是纯输出装。好，中路这边要反推这个一塔了，这个塔应该是可以拿下。
现在看人回防已经来不及了。但是安妮侧面是有大招的，闪现过去了。哎，安妮闪现是控住人了吗？他大招没有，
看到啊，这边
大招已经放了
是安。迪被反杀了。
那这波先手是
哎，这里芒森
打的不是特别好，
跟蒙多的单挑，
哎，
走一下位，结果还是被扔到了。
还有 W
不是刚才这种情况，就是明显的安妮大上去以后，自己的队友没有什么
勾了一下
跟上的输出。
勾了一下，没拉，一直能拉一下还是有点机会。啊，自己后面还后埋状态太差。
对的，
这边的话，现在辛德拉就是他伤害比较低的比较明显，已经快18分了，但装备现在正在走一个小手面具的路线。
是的，因为他一直没有怎么很好的刷兵。作为一个中单18分钟
And
140个兵，这个刷兵。
There is a lot to cast.
不过团队经济其实补充了很多的。
Hey Bryce,
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired.
过来先把这个针眼抬掉。
I don't know how people do this all day.
拿掉这个蓝，豹女高达12级。那豹女现在的装备的话，也不是
Drake's coming up in
Not
10
really much
seconds.
action.
在打架。
但他是豹女，
What was
Oh, there's about to be a lot of action. Drake's coming up in 10 seconds, and OMG's word for it.
反而比辛德拉多一点。这一把唯一这个秉承了
小龙
一直要刷兵的
还是两路刷新，
小龙，看
哇，你这来的时间非常准，
这条龙
直接开打了。
芒森是有传送的，蒙多这边是已经到位了，但是
Lee Sin's top, but he has his teleport up.
反而锤石都不在，应该是放。
This Drake's gonna fall down. They're gonna back out.
手打龙已经比较快了，
There's almost action there.
可能就不要了。
这里的装备上的话，我们看到轮子妈没有拿到人头，现在已经是电刀再加上100银血，反而散皇这里的话是一个3项。看一下刚才那波是怎么回事，闪现大到3个人，
3个
哦，唯一没有达到了关键点。
被晕到一方面了，
输出都还没到。
主要他身后没有队友，这个
对
大白砸了就是。
是的，就看起来虽然大了很多人，
They get the refund.
而且他大了3个人。
Every player is just before the dragon.
哎，大到那个可以留他的人，一留他就死。
对，那个手臂 QE 这种留人实在太强了。
这都带到这里来了啊！
Wow.
没开出来。
My roommates are playing their bongos.
这个，
而且这个灯笼也是点不了。
Can you hear it?
随性了，对吧？
No.
这就直接就。
My mic was picking up some of it, so I didn't know if it was like going through.
No.
就他也没想到安妮会从左边直接插过来给他一个大招，对吧？
这里是有点危险，开大，看看会不会被打出隐身，直接秒。
直接秒杀。感觉 P 现在
Finger not quick enough.
打的太随意了，真的。
太随意了。
就太随性了，真的。
OMG could Baron off this.
这好像已经要往大龙了走了。
就你这边打野死了 ，ADC。
I think they'd rather force a fight than take the actual Baron,
特别好在大龙地方发挥的英雄，
but they're doing it.
打的会比较慢。
不好说，可能守得住。看一下
会有，
可能
哎，一个灯笼发现，
看一下，
可能守得住。
安妮先绕出去，啊，应该守不住了。
有可能看一下，还不上。
Well,
打掉了，而且对方
turrets are even, kills are even, but there's a Baron now.
锤石啊，传送过来一个人，看那个锤石跑掉了。
锤石死了。
I think they're gonna be able to push that.
用斧头去留人，
If they don't close it out here, I'll be pretty upset.
P 打太随意了，结果。
就很随性。
刚才那个莫名其妙推下的高丽塔，一个 ADC 上去，辅助也不保护一下。
他可能就是想那个锤石在远处丢个灯笼，但那个灯笼他还点不到。
对。
Well, Lucian's gonna clear bot and reclick he's out of mana.
推来人了，你给我个灯笼。
哎，我就跑了。
是不是两支队伍平时都太熟，所以打起来都是打的比较随意。
没有，你看真的是 P 打的很随性，1P 打的也很随性。哎，你不走啊，那我杀你了。啊，你少人了，我拿大龙
哎，我
了。
不客气了。
对，就不客气了，一点都不客气。
That's why you can't die as jungle.
在22分。
Every time you die, there's a potential for a free Baron.
不是很多，但是 OMG 已经有大龙 buff 了。
看周周这边这个狮子
但其实，这场唯一一点不太好说的就是，大家其实因为前期换的太多了，谁都有可能如果拖到中后期一波，
对，
全都是
他是
外塔
单带
全掉，
能带出一片天嘛。
而且大家都是那种拆塔比较快的人，尤其雷加尔这种，他是一个打野嘛，肯定
就不会说哪边劣势，然后打了赢了一波团那种线推不过去啊那种。
对。
那这场就是大家外塔全掉。
是的。看一下野区的控制数据还是差不多的 ，OMG 比对方多拿了一条小龙以及两个蓝 buff， 还有一条大。啊，真的是刷到底啊！我们看这里，周周的装备又出了一个730。 节奏，就是秒人，
不是他又买了十字镐，
无尽啊！
Nups.
这是无尽，
这是秒人啊！对他的想法想得很穿，就是秒人。就我团战开个大，你就要死个人。
Want to pause at 20 seconds?
确实不行。虽然现在3连 Q，
Alright.
啊，就是那个 bug。
Okay.
Shit, it went away just before I tried to pause. Let's pause at 25.
3连 Q 其实不是 bug，
是操作，就4层的时候。
对，4层过去。
Okay, we just missed an Italy spear miss, going wide.
Yeah. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
4层先 Q 一
You
个。
did take off bans, right?
Yep.
比较猛的那个，就是出了5点残暴值以后 ，QWE 一起按那个比较猛。
There's not much PE you can do. They can throw Shiver Qs and Syndra Qs at max range. But in terms of actually fighting, that hook doesn't mean anything. Oh, it meant Thresh dying.
Apparently. That was a bad hook.
Oh, flash tibbers.
Just get melted.
Bye, Syndra.
And Syndra gets run by.
对手有开团 ，PG 到这种阵容就感觉正面好像完全没得打。
他本来是没有前台啊。
对。
就是前期。
Lee Sin's gonna be killed.
That's game.
This is the push. This is the push to win the game.
打得好凶，锤石都复活了。
As long as Lucian doesn't get... Okay, he stayed out of turret range.
刚复活就死了，这个太难
All I have to do is take tower and hip and then game. I don't think Sivir can do much here.
Well, Syndra's up now.
Ah, crap, yeah.
他正面战场上站在正面的时候，不能给
So just back out.
对。那这样的话，就莫名其妙中路就掉了。其实他好好防守的话，高地塔是绝对不会这么轻易就被拿掉的。
Don't pull the tank. Bad things happen when you pull tanks.
这已经是很明显，这盘他们已经没有太大的机会。
对，已经几乎没有机会了，因为他们这种阵容是不具备翻盘能力的。
除非狮子就全正带，然后又不被对面给抓死。
天天，
对，
抽出一片天。
哎，
啊！
LPL 被抓了。
天哪！
那在野区，可能以为对方打完一个高地早就回去补给了吧？
是的。
没想到对方还在这个埋伏。
直接拿到一个人头，散黄这一把已经703了。真的，这把散黄的感觉就是你们打你们的架，反正我作为一个 ADC， 我好好刷兵。有了装备以后，
感觉散黄这场比赛连血都没掉过的那种。
是的，是的，就是两边全都在推塔。
就是散黄开大招了嘛？
有没有人见到过散黄掉血？
就散黄这把就开大招了，就全场隐身。
然后团战
就各种收割，各种一个大招收人。你看他现在已经703的数据了，
马上就要超神。
是的，散黄坐在椅子上，快速的回城，15级，哇，回家直接补出了无尽啊！
就没道理的，没道理的炫。
Wow, that was so close
不过
to
就在
game,
这里
man.
已经 solo 掉了一条小路，
Yeah.
对于 PE 来说经济。
Well, it's gonna set a bot lane, do the same thing over again.
拼了命的就是带。
对。
Then, if it works, they win. If it doesn't work, they go to Baron.
对。
Yeah.
就算全新武装拆塔是真的挺快的。
Or they might just go to Baron and wait for it to come up. But it's pretty far off. Yeah, the timer just came up. 2 minutes.
加帽子，再加法穿罩、法穿鞋，他现在的远程破能力比起辛德拉这边所谓，哎，又来了
一脚，但这里
Lee Sin's caught.
有红 buff 的散黄这个死逼
啊，散黄已经超神了。
Son's going legendary.
想墙上，还有边上还有人，
That's
看这一枪，
a very good sign.
有个兵挡枪上来 A 一下，要给你换命，但螳螂还有一段大的，他还有一段大没开呢。哎
Whoa!
什么情况？
早就开了2段大的。
That's Sivir. And here comes Ringer.
12秒，开加速，追，
Nearly won't get away.
下扫头啊，
好，2个亿。
这两段一伤还
That was a great play by Sivir to
你这个随性吗？
kite out the
杀
Kazakhs.
就杀，想上就上。
看到人我就上，也不管你其他的事情。
Hashtag LPL mechanics.
大招开起来追你，
对，太凶残了，
追不上我再开一段，
结果就被点死。
是的，关键你没看到他开第一段大招，你以为
没注意，我以为他还有一段，我想你保个命应该没问题。
就直接被这样打死。这个
正好打完人，我可以再下路。
这狮子继续带啊，不要想。
对，哎，但卡斯克这边是回来了。
卡斯克没打过，
卡斯克现在打不过人家了。
他另外一边被开了。
哎，被抓到瞎子，还没有眼，想回去点灯笼已经来不及了。
灯笼和眼几乎是同时放出来的，
对，
当时内心一阵纠结。
他插眼的一瞬间，想 W 眼的时候已经没有注意到灯笼飞过来了。
是。
大龙好像马上刷新，
大龙还有14秒刷新，那这样对于大龙时间的掌握 ，OMG 肯定是没什么太大问题。对，基本上这条大龙应该是可以拿下。
瞎子也死，现在没问题。
Oh,
其实他们
Baron's up now.
机会利用一下瞎子的传送。
I guess they really did want to wait for Baron.
抽一波。
对，毕竟都是出出装嘛，可以是强行拖一波高地。
反正你们5个人也是推我们1个高地，我们2个人也是推你们1个人高地。
对。
但他们这边正面没有水。
They're gonna catch Sivir.
好像被秒。
哇！
I see.
赶紧招。
这瞬间就秒了。
AD carry shouldn't be face checking. But that was great. They hid in behind the wall so that the fog of war wouldn't reveal them until they were right next to them.
对。
那这个大龙又没有什么机会了，对方又是拿了他的大龙。
好，大龙拿好以后，现在基本上是各种各样的经济领先1万1，然后在装备上面的话也。
I think this is going to be the push to win the game.
Yeah.
If they can force a team fight here, they have it.
Sivir's gone for the next 15 seconds.
Oh, Danny should have it back for the next team fight.
对，真的，我们真的是这样感觉。
总有种心酸的感觉。
你看29分钟286个刀，903的数据，这个没得说。
That
优秀。
that lantern just saved his life. They're just gonna set up for, or go straight down the middle. I think they should set for top lane. Oh, they're just taking the inhibitor, then they're going top.
对。蒙多挡在前面，你这样纯输出的阵容，拿他一点办法都没有啊。 他现在要魔抗有魔抗，要回血有回血。
看这个辛德拉技能打在他身上不痛不痒。
辛德拉现在打谁都不痛不痒。
哎，勾到了一下安妮，但是根本就连勾到对方辅助都是没有机会能够秒杀的。
是的，
没知道。这里的话，
那现在锤石很
Yeah,
尴
they
尬，
have this
我
turret.
勾不勾呢？勾到也杀不了。
还是不勾了。如果干勾
I don't think Syndra as a champ,
对，哇，一口血直接奶满。
she has to
闪现大招。
she has a weird way of playing. If she wants to assassinate someone, she has to get close, but she has no inherent movement abilities.
这波是勾引，这波是勾引。
So she's usually stuck in the back line.
好，回出来，再强冲一波。说出去，直接把这个瞎子打死。
瞎子要死。
让他撬歪，但这里还是死棋。
哇，一
Oh my god, they're just getting wrecked here.
一波了。
Really nothing they can do to
突然
stop
感觉
this.
这场 MV 就不用
Thresh
没
definitely.
悬念了。
没悬念了，没悬念了。兢兢业业打。
Having also 15k lead at 30 minutes
应该的。
is pretty definitive.
感觉 D 这套想法很好，但是最终实施起来的话，还是 OMG 更加占据了一点优
感觉
势啊。
伊利更有练兵的。
There you go. They have a 15k lead.
恭喜 OMG 赢下第一场较量。
Well, OMG won.
Oh, last game of the day, that was pretty exciting.